Yeah! Yeah! What is up? Welcome, everybody, to the Killjoy Jake YouTube channel. I'm your host, as always, Wendy. And today, we're doing a special stream. A very special stream. Ranking the Ghostface killers, all 9 of them so far. We're going to go through a little bracket and see which one comes out on top. And you all will have a very fun role to play in this. You all get to choose what moves forward, essentially. Me and my special guest, who I'll bring on here in a second, we will also have a vote, a single vote, but if you throw in a super chat, you get to move somebody forward, and $1 equals a vote. But you also get a little, the audience also gets a fun little poll, which I'm going to start right now. For the first question, we're gonna get right into it as soon as I got Brian from Slasher and Suits here, who I'm gonna introduce in a second, and I of course want to say hello to everybody as well. But first, I'm gonna throw out the first question for y'all, which is, who is better? who's better? That's a horrible way to ask that. Who's the better Ghostface? Let's say that. There we go. Who's the I have 100 characters. Okay, sorry. I know this isn't fun. This isn't fun watching someone type stuff. I know that's boring, right? Here we go. I'm gonna do this as fast as humanly possible, and then we're gonna get to talking to people because that's what I love. So this is the first question, and I'll have you guys start going on that. Mrs. Loomis or Richie Kirsch? There you go. So there you go. That poll is now up in there. And now let's first I want to bring on my guest, Brian. So what's going on, man? Welcome.
Hey, what it do, Jake?
What up, man? You ready? How are you feeling today, first of all?
Oh, we're good, dude. We're gonna find out who's the best Ghostface.
The very best one. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. I already put the first question out there. Oh wow, this is a tight race between Mrs. Loomis and Richie already, which is exciting. So I'm excited to get right into this. First of all, Brian, because I always forget to do this when we stream together. Sure. What do you do in your free time in this YouTube liminal space that we exist upon?
Oh, free time on YouTube? Well, it's make videos, Jake. Watch horror movies, put out content. Yeah.
and we're so people can find you at Slasher and Suits on YouTube,
Slasher and Suits. Yes.
Okay, cool. I see.
Sometimes you see my face, sometimes you don't. Yeah, check out my Terrifier 2. Kill count is killing it. I would say go see my Winnie the Pooh one that was crushing it, but got taken down. The man finally stepped in, and yeah, and it was crushing it. But Cocaine Bear's up, and dude, I was so confused. I could not say Cocaine Bear on my title. It kept getting so I was like Blow Bear, wrong. Yayo Bear, wrong. Like everything, dude. And then I did Booger Sugar because that's a street name that nobody uses.
I like that Booger Sugar Bear. That rolls off the tongue. It's nice.
Yeah, but then I found a loophole. It's like hashtag Cocaine Bear, so you could put it inside a hashtag because it's trending and doesn't count or whatever. But yeah, go check that out.
Nice, good stuff. You make some great kill counts, so make sure to check out his videos and subscribe if you haven't. So good stuff, man. All right, well let's get right into the ranking then. Let's make this happen because I'm really excited. This is one I genuinely don't know how this one's gonna shake out because I think we have some great options here. We have all 9 killers from the past 5 movies.
Oh, so who's your 1 seed? You got a 1 seed or something? Like, gotta go with my boy Stu. I love Stu.
I mean. Yeah, like it's got to be Stu for me, I think. I do want to pick an underdog though. I want to pick an underdog, and I think for me that's going to be Jill. So I want Stu to. I think Stu's going to win if I had to bet money on it. But I want Jill to win because I think she's an underdog here. How do you have an underdog though? I'm curious.
Let me see. If it's not Stu, I would have to go with. Maybe Richie or Amber. Because I love part 5 and part 5's awesome. But Amber's so short, but she's so cute. Like if you could date one of these Ghost faces, you would definitely go Amber. And she's that right amount of crazy that's pretty sexy. Like, yes.
But hey, Mikey Madison is amazing. I love her in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too, and once again she gives a great crazy performance in Scream too. I can't wait to see what she does next. Honestly, I think she's underrated.
Oh yeah, should definitely get some more work. Like, weren't you Ghostface? Like, yes, but she was like a version of Stu. Like, Stu's the template for all these like Ghostface killers, like movie lovers. But that's like the Billy side of it. So Billy's also got to be like a #1 seed as well. Like, he's also like a template killer. Yeah.
I could see Billy going all the way too. Honestly, I definitely see him going far. I don't think he's getting shot out too early. But I think I lean Stu a little more from our original. But we have a few people in the chat already kind of talking about who they want to win it. Underdog is Roman from Mastermind Killer. Love it.
Wrong, Baylor. You're wrong. Roman, get the fuck out of here, dude. You're Roman bullshit.
We got some love for a bunch of killers, and I dig that. I dig that we have love for all of them. Richie gave us one of the best lines in Scream history. A good point, Malik. He's got a lot of great lines in that third act, man. David Lewis is saying I picked Richie because his character is better as a killer, not so much. Ooh. Okay, so it's just simply as a character between Richie and Mrs. Loomis, you like him better. All right, okay. Toby Show is saying Mickey better win. I know Toby Show is a big Mickey guy. So I'm excited.
Wow. There's Mickey people out there? I didn't know Mickey people existed. Like Mickey stands.
There are Charlie stands out there, man. You know, you never know. Dude, you never know.
He was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well, so he's got it's like, who had the best career after being a Ghostface too? Like, yeah,
I think that's gonna play a factor in this too. I think like person portraying them as well. I want to bring that up as well for sure. Absolutely. Well, let's just get right into this. Speaking of which, Mrs. Loomis and Richie is our first go about. And Brian, what do you think about this? Mrs. Loomis or Richie if you had to pick one?
Ooh, tough matchup. I love Mrs. Loomis though. She has that like, I'm a mom, I'm gonna kill you, mama bear energy. I loved it. I love that sort of reveal. At the time, I didn't like it because I was like, dude, she's like 5 foot nothing, and she's supposed to be the one that killed Randy. Randy's 6'2", but I don't know, man. You gotta like throw that out the window. Some of these matchups, like who's the most believable killer? Like, yeah, but Richie was so awesome, and I love the boys, and it's all together. Like, who would you rather talk to? Like, I like the boys more than I like Roseanne. Like, so there's more to talk about with Richie. Oh man, it's tough. I'm going Richie. All right, yeah, Richie. Because if you get to meet the guy, you could talk boys, you could talk Richie, Scream. Okay. He's a younger guy, probably have a longer career. Mrs. Loomis has already peaked at her stuff, and yeah, that's the way I would vote.
I think it's really interesting that you're also like you're kind of putting like the actor up there too. You know, I think that's a really interesting way to approach it. No, that's good stuff. You know, that's a factor here. That really is.
It's overall. It's overall. Everything.
Yeah, no, that's really it gives you more to think about. You know, I like.
Yeah,
I
who
really
do you want
like
to sit down and have a beer with more, Mrs. Loomis or Richie?
Definitely. I think definitely Jack Quaid. Like, I would definitely want to have a beer more with him.
Oh yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Yeah.
Could you imagine that smoking a joint with all those people? Mrs. Loomis, Richie. It's like, whoa. Oh man.
Cute. She's so cute.
She's sweet. She's a sweetheart. I think I got to go with Richie too. Personally, I think I like his motive more. I like Jack Quaid more. Mrs. Loomis is just, I think, could have been a great like separate character. I just don't like her. I don't like her motive. It's my least favorite motive in maybe the whole Scream franchise. That she's just Billy's mom. She's just upset about that.
Pamela Voorhees motive, man. That's
right.
Great.
Yeah.
I liked it. And what they used to, all right, if no one saw Sick, there's sort of like a parent figure in that movie Sick. And that was very cool. That was very like, oh, the mom's got to step up and do it. You don't see a lot of moms step up and kill for their children nowadays. And it's nice.
Fair. I mean, good point.
Well, Mrs. Loomis has a better motive than Richie. Richie just wanted to do it for a stab movie. So,
But I kind of like that. I kind of like.
Who's
I don't know.
Alpha? Yeah, I like that too. But it's more like real. But Richie's real because
Fair.
it's non-existent. He has like
No, I think you got a point. I think Mrs. Loomis is maybe a more realistic motive for sure. I almost feel like Richie's motive works more with just these movies in general, though, if that makes sense.
You even quote her. She's like, "Hey, my motive might not be as '90s as Mickey's. But
Yep.
Good old-fashioned revenge." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty dope. I like that."
It is a good counter to Mickey too. I think whose motive is very like that. That's a very Scream motive. It feels very, very rooted in this franchise. Where Mrs. Loomis, yeah, it's good old fashioned revenge. It's Pamela Voorhees all over again. You know, yeah. I feel it. I feel it. I also feel like because this is Scream, you can do something like that. And that's why I feel like it doesn't feel out of place for some people. For me, I don't know. I'm going Richie personally, but Johanna is throwing $2 in there. Thank you so much. Saying putting Charlie against Stu is a setup. Wow, you got me that early, huh? But
oh, what? There's a lot of Charlie hate. Yeah, no one likes Charlie. He made other good movies though, you know. So I like him on other stuff.
It's not even his performance or anything. It's just like. I think it's just how the character is written. He's just a simp for Jill, you know? That's the extent of his character. I don't know. Yeah. I think that's why he's typically frowned upon as a Ghostface. But Johanna, I will say, if you want to use that super chat as points for Stu or Charlie later on, I'll allow it. I will allow 2 votes wherever you want to throw that. So if you throw that in the chat, I will write that down for later. For sure. But thank you for the $2. I really appreciate it, Johanna. That's really funny. You already caught me in what I was trying to do there.
Well, what about Mrs. Loomis and Mickey? I mean, she paid for his college and everything.
Yeah.
He was like, college is expensive, so I had to sleep with Billy's mom. You thought they slept together? Maybe? I think so.
Oh, you think? Oh, Mickey and Mrs. Loomis. You think they were banging? That's interesting.
Why would she pay for his college, Jake?
She really liked him. He's a cute guy. You know.
They read on the chat room, right? Like, oh, I have this many active serial killers. So was Mickey already killing people beforehand, and then Mrs. Loomis caught up to him? I don't know.
That's a good point. Yeah, who did all the work? That's a really good question with 2. I think that's I don't know. That's interesting to me, but. Mastermind Killer is also saying, what's the context? Scariest Ghostface reveal, believable, everything. Like anything you want to throw, I think. Like I think that's kind of how we feel about this is like whatever if you have a strong feeling one way or the other about the actor, the character, the way it's written, motive, whatever. You know?
So who's the scariest? All right. Mrs. Loomis was scary coming at you with an axe. But Richie's scary because he wanted to get caught. Yeah. He wanted to trial. That would have been a cool like 3rd movie. Like if he actually lived and the whole trial thing actually happened or something like that. That's something.
If someone actually made a movie too based off of all that, that could have been a cool continuation. Yeah, I don't know. I'll never get I don't get the hate for the motive specifically for Richie, but I get not liking the reveal because it's a little obvious. I will give it. I will give you that. I do think Mrs. Loomis is a better. It's a more shocking reveal. I think. But yeah, Richie's reveal. I think that's the one negative I have with Richie. But I think the positives with Richie outweigh Mrs. Loomis personally.
Oh, wasn't Mrs. Loomis thrown in there at the last minute because the reveal got leaked and then they like shifted the cards around? Like it was supposed to be Haley, the roommate, right? And then they like shifted it over to like, all right, Mrs. Loomis, then fuck it.
So I've heard it said many different ways, but apparently it was supposed to be Mrs. Loomis, Haley, Derek, and Mickey. Like it was supposed to be 4 killers in one draft.
Dang, that's a lot.
But I've also heard that before. I've also heard that Haley and it was Haley and Mickey at one point too. Like there was, there's a shit ton of rewrites. So I almost like I've heard so many things. I'm like, I wonder if all of these things are true.
Yeah, what I mean? Could be a mixture of it. Like this script is true, but then a different script says a different thing, and so they're both true.
I also feel like that would have been better, personally. I really think the roommate being the killer would have been really interesting. And you ever notice that Mickey and Haley, like, they have a lot of little moments where they're kind of talking and planning, too?
Oh, yeah. I thought they had a little flirty thing going on. Like,
yeah.
Hey, do you want to dance? Yeah, sure, with that fun brother over there, dude.
Like, tell me that
yeah,
would have been a
would be.
good duo for a pair of killers. I don't know. I think that's interesting personally, but yeah, just so you know, Mastermind Killer, it's everything. It's like any factor you can possibly throw at it. Throw the argument out there. I want to hear it. I want to hear everything. So absolutely. Mastermind Killer, though, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Well, currently it is 2-1 because I believe the audience poll, which I'm
So
man, whoa.
close, so close.
It's favoring Richie right now, which I think is actually pretty interesting. So right now we have 3 votes for 3 votes for Richie, including ours and the audience. But Sarah Campbell is throwing in $5 Canadian for Mrs. Loomis.
Oh shit!
Oh,
5 Canadian. What is that?
I don't know, dude. I
Is it
don't.
stronger than the dollar? I don't know. That's
These
like
count as
$10. That's more votes, Jay.
this is a vote and a half for each one. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'll count it as 7.5 votes. Seven and a
Oh,
half.
there you go. Yeah,
Sure.
They got the queen or something on their money. I don't even know.
Maybe. That's a Sarah question. Sarah's saying, though, Mrs. Loomis put in the work. She sourced a serial killer, funded his tuition, made everything traceable to him, and killed Randy. Richie just went on Reddit.
Oh, yeah. That's good points. I like that, Sarah. That's...
Good point. I mean, yeah, good point.
Dang, it's sway my vote now because I like her motive a little bit. But Richie's so cool.
He's
Richie had to meet up with Sam, right? Try to date her for a while, go on a couple of dates, bang her, do all that, play it off like he was like not a killer for a way longer time. You're selling Richie short too. Like he had to. Yeah, wait. He worked at the bowling alley too, so that was part of his plan. Like, I go work at the bowling alley and then, try to, romance her a bit, right?
He also had to. I think he's the one in the opening scene too. On top of that, he worked it. They had a 6-month relationship, and I also feel like he's the one that was in the opening scene. So he had to drive to Woodsboro, go back to Modesto, then go back to Woodsboro. So he put in some work.
And had to meet Amber. Him and Amber probably had a thing as well. All right. So, because they even called each other babe at one point. I think it's great. I got to rewatch it again for the gory stream too, like Scream 5. Because, if I call some of these movies where you call each other babe, I go, oh, yeah, they sort of have like a relationship going on. Because you don't call nobody babe, right?
Yeah. So they had something going on. I don't know. I don't know about that because I don't know how old Amber was. She was a high schooler, so that makes me.
Oh yeah. Well, it was naughty, but it happened.
It makes them more evil,
They're both dead. It doesn't make a difference.
They're dead now. Yeah. Whatever. Oh my God. Extron, by the way, has been a member for 2 months. Thank you so much for that support. Appreciate it. Saying milestone time. Love you, Jake. Love being a member. Thank you, Extron. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But so I'm going to close the poll here in another. I'll give you guys another minute.
So close, man. So close.
I'm gonna give everyone another minute, but as of right now, Mrs. Loomis is in the lead by 4.5 votes because I actually counted it as 1.5 per dollar.
Yeah. It's definitely stronger than the dollar.
Sure, Sarah's saying our Canadian dollar is very weak, but you know what? I'm still gonna. I just think it's funny to give 7.5 votes to Mrs. Loomis. So yeah, this is a democratic dictatorship, as I like to say, Brian. I'll listen to suggestions, but I'm gonna make the decision in the end. No, I'm totally kidding. But yes, so Sarah has put Mrs. Loomis in the lead by 4.5. So we'll Del Sanford though coming in with four more votes. Richie, he had the kills, motive, and months.
Yeah, that's true. He put months of work. Months. Yeah, you had to date her for 6 months. Meet Amber. Maybe he met Amber like, well, yeah, you're right. He had to drive to Modesto. Maybe they were like carrying on about that for like a year, right? Who knows?
Yeah, I think that even though I'm not a big Mrs. Loomis guy, I do feel like this is a pretty even match. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this is a more even match than what it seems. I think Richie has. Yeah, Richie did a lot more than what it leads on. There's a lot that's left. It's left to the imagination, of course. They don't ever really super explain it, but he had to do a lot to set all of this crazy shit up. So I agree. I think that Richie had a lot going. So Del, thank you so much for the $4.
Yeah, a lot of those things are better left unsaid, so we can talk about it on a stream and have crazy theories and such. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
But all right, believability. Someone also mentioned that. Of course, I could win a fist fight with Mrs. Loomis. I'd rather have her be a killer that's trying to kill me so I could kill her rather than Richie. Because Richie's tall, ain't he? Jack Wade's like 6'2".
He's like 6'2" or 6'3" or so. He's tall.
Yeah, he's pretty tall. So I don't want to fight him, but I'd definitely fight Mrs. Loomis. Yeah.
You think you could take Laurie Metcalf?
Yeah, I think so. Well, she's a lesbian, so she got that strength. Maybe. She's very strong.
Well, Del, thank you so much for the super chats. Also, with this extra $1 you threw in there, that puts Richie over the edge, and I gotta call it because we gotta move on. We've been on this for 20 minutes. I love it though.
It's 50-50.
Oh, it is 50-50 in the poll. Oh, actually,
Dang.
that's a big factor in it.
Damn, well, this is the first round. This is like the qualifying round, right? Yeah, this is the wild card round.
This is vicious. This wow, this is a vicious
call,
first
Jake.
round.
That's like a perfect pairing right there if I ever see it.
I didn't think that this one would be so controversial off the bat. I love it. Like that's great, man. Good shit. Wow, 50-50. That kind of fucks this up a bit. So I don't know what to do.
Two of the best sequels, right? From part 2 and part 5. So it's competing against each other. Both had great monologues, right? Both had great explanations. Both were very entertaining. Yeah, I don't know. It is tough. I could see why people would like Mrs. Loomis too.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah. No, I agree. I do agree.
Oh, wait. She put in more work because she got the plastic surgery. She said, but Sydney recognized her right away, sort of, right? So Mrs. Loomis. Right?
She did. Yeah. She did recognize her right away. Now that I think about
a makeover, Sydney, right?
All right, I'm ending the poll because this is going on for a while. Richie did come in first though at the last minute, so I'm sorry, but I know I have a lot of Mrs. Loomis fans out there, but Richie moves on now because he wins the poll. It was a perfect tie, my friends. So I know this is upsetting, but
I know. Imagine Mrs. Loomis could have went on to face her son.
That's what I was predicting. I was 100% predicting that. I did not see this coming. This was wow. That's pretty shocking. That's a pretty shocking first round. I don't know where this is going next. Honestly, this is nuts. All right. Well, our next matchup is Jill and Roman. So this one I think is also me personally. I feel like this is maybe a bit of an easier one, but we do have a lot of fans of Roman out there. Brian, just as we were talking about earlier.
No, we don't. They're trolling you, Jake. No one's a fan of Roman. No one's a fan. They're trolling us. They're trolling you, Jake. No one liked Roman.
Well, let's see it. I'm interested. So putting the poll out right now, Jill or Roman, you all get to vote. So there we go. Jill and Roman, it's out there. Let's see what happens. And Legion's also throwing a $5 super chat out immediately. Thank you so much, Legion. Saying, what if it isn't a killer in Scream 6? I almost said Scream shits. What if it's an actual ghost like in the Paranormal Activity movies? Like you pull the robe off and nothing is there. Ooh.
Get out of here. I would hate that so much. Almost as much as the Roman one. Like you're a director. No, that was dumb. But Scream 3 has actually like lightened up over the years. I remember when Scream 3 came out, I really hated it because it's getting the Halloween Ends sort of treatment. Like, oh man, we hate it because it's the last one. And then after 4 and then 5, you go, okay, it's not the last one. It's just like a middle entry, and now people are like warming up to it. But the hate for it when it first came out was vitriol. It was brutal.
Do you like Scream 3 now, though? Just out of curiosity?
Yeah, a little bit more. I used to really hate it. Like, you marathon it, you just go 1, 2, 4, 5. It just keeps skipping over it. But it's a totally different feel to it, dude. It's almost like a comedy, if anything.
It's grown on me for that reason. It feels like an adult Scooby-Doo movie, you know?
Yeah, it does. And then I like the girl who played Gail. She was great. Parker Posey or whatever. She was great in it. And now you're like, oh, okay, I like it a little bit better now.
When you watch it as a comedy, I think it's more enjoyable. I agree. But Legion, thank you for the $5. Legion, throw in the chat if you want to throw that $5 towards either Jill or Roman right now, or if you want to save it, if you want to seal that up for one of the other ones we got coming up. So Legion, again, thank you so much for the $5. I do appreciate it. We also have, before we get into our takes on Jill and Roman, we have one more from Bloody Mary. Thank you for the $5 again, saying Jill is the ultimate killer. Oh, this is 5 for Jill, saying love to have a Bloody Mary with her. Cocaine Bear could be one of the next Ghostfaces.
That would be cool. That's the crossover we didn't know we needed.
You never knew we needed it until you saw that movie. We got to get that guy we got to get that bear in a rope. We got to make it happen. I love it. Cocaine Bear would be a better Ghostface than Charlie. I mean, maybe, honestly. Man. She's just protecting her young,
Shit. Amber was on cocaine, man. She got shot up and then came back and killed Dewey. Yeah. Some of these Ghostfaces were on cocaine for sure.
for sure. With that. Roman, for sure. I think for sure. Absolutely.
Oh, director, Hollywood type. Yeah, that party screamed cocaine in there.
Exactly. Bloody Mary, thank you so much for the $5. That is 5 votes for Jill as well. So thank you again. But Brian, I'll throw this to you. I think I already know your answer, but Jill or Roman, which one are you picking here?
Oh man, come on. And Jill for every reason. Every reason. I like her career, but have you seen Roman in anything since? I can't recall. He's probably on the WB somewhere, or Law and Order or something. Jill, Emma Roberts, I mean, she's done a lot of good horror movies too. She had a better career. I want to sit down and have a beer with her. Yeah, of course, Jill. She's hotter. She's date material. Yeah, Jill all day. Her motive was better. Roman was so shitty with his I'm the secret mastermind behind Billy and Stu, and I filmed the blah blah blah. Like I didn't. I still don't like the reveal, but Scream 3 still, yeah, it warmed up on me a bit. But Jill, and then her whole fight club sequence at the end where she was beating herself up.
Yes,
was so cool.
Great physical acting, just a whole amazing sequence.
Yeah. What? And then her stuff on American Horror Story, right?
And she's gonna.
I like her career better. I like her in the movie better. She's prettier. I like her whole family, right? She's the daughter of Eric Roberts, right? So the whole Roberts family has a whole lineage. Same thing with like Jack Quaid and Richie Quaid and all that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Jill all day.
Jill all day, man. And I will say with Roman, we were actually just talking about Roman on the Lethal Collective stream, but I don't love his reveal, but I love just about everything else with his character. I like the connection to Sydney. Is it a little cheesy? Yeah, sure. But I think it's interesting. I think their dialogue and banter in the third act is probably one of my favorite parts of 3. But yeah, I just, Jill is so much more interesting and also related to Sydney. That's why I grouped these two together. This one I actually have a reason, because they're both in some capacities related to Sydney. I just think Jill's is more upsetting to me. Jill's is just so evil and so vile that she's like been hearing about this Sydney her whole life, and she's like, oh, Sydney this, Sydney that, I want that. I want fans. I don't want friends, and I think that's really messed up. So Jill's the most evil killer in my mind. I think she absolutely should advance here. But we have a few super chats that I do want. So two more votes for Jill then, which puts her at 7. And I think Jill is winning by a landslide with 74% for Jill, 26 for Roman too from the audience poll. So that looks like this is going to be another landslide.
Yeah, I was calling that. That's a landslide. Roman's the more believable one. I mean, like in a fist fight, yeah, of course, Roman is a more dangerous threat. So I like the believability of it being like a bigger, taller, stronger guy, because you have to have a bit of athleticism to pull off like being a Ghostface, and like Jill's pretty small. The whole pairing was small, Jill and Charlie. So like who's doing the heavy lifting there?
Yeah. I also think with a kill, like just someone being a killer in general, there's also like a knife coming, like attacking someone with a knife who's not expecting it. You know what I mean? There's also that element to it. So like I believe it. That's why I dig it. I don't know, me personally, but Legion is throwing $10 out there too, saying, and thank you again for that, Legion. I really appreciate it. Saying, don't knock on my boy Corey. His acting was good, but the script was meh. He did try to look to his papa Michael, but Corey in the end couldn't cut it. Yes, pun intended. How do you feel about that? Brian, how do you feel about that? I'm curious.
All right. Well, it looks like that is 10 votes for Corey. I don't know. You got to throw Corey in here somewhere. I told you Jay Corey was going to come up now.
I'm gonna throw Corey. I'm gonna add like a 10th little bracket, and Corey Cunningham's gonna be in this one. See if he makes it all the way. That would be so funny. Oh, man.
I want another movie with Corey. Come on, dude. Like Halloween Forever.
Do you?
Yeah, why not?
Do you really?
I want more. Everyone goes like, no, dude. I want more. It sucks that this year's going to be like our first year without a Halloween too. So
that I'll give you that. That does.
We're gonna feel it this year. Like, oh man, I wish they would do another one.
We're gonna in October we're gonna go back and watch Halloween Ends and be like, that was pretty good.
yeah. The hot girl fonder after this amount of time.
I'm feeling it. But Legion, thank you so much again for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I do agree though. I think Rowan Campbell's a good actor. That script was awful, man. Like, I don't know. I was not feeling Halloween Ends. I would love to see him in something else though. I do agree with you there. So I dig it. A Day of Blood is throwing $2 out there too. Thank you so much. I love that name. A Day of Blood, not just a splash, like an entire day of blood raining on you is what I'm imagining from this. Saying, I really don't like either, but this is amazing. All right. Well, good stuff, man. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Cool. So I think I'm gonna call this one. This one seems like a bit of a landslide. We're gonna end the poll here. Jill taking the W, taking the gold, moving forward.
As she should. As she should.
But I don't think Roman's the worst Ghostface though. We're gonna get to that in a second.
Oh, we are. Oh.
Yeah, we're working on that. We're almost there. But anyways, Mickey and Amber is our next one. Toby, I know you're there, man. Toby's a big Mickey stan. So Toby, you got to show up here, man. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna put the audience poll out right now. Mickey or Amber? Brian, how do you feel about this one? Which one are you thinking is gonna move forward?
Oh man, I love me some Amber. I love me some Mickey. I don't know, but Mickey was very cool, dude. He's a better actor. They were both in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh man, I like both their careers. Amber just had this like nice, crazy energy, but Mickey was like the film fan, like that part of Billy that was super into films, but cranked up to like 10 or something, and that's Mickey, right? Actually, like went to school for it, and oh man, this is tough. I don't know, Jake. You got to circle back, dude.
This one is tough. I think this one's, man, I'm on the fence with this one too, because I love both of these characters. They're both like a first reveal, which is why I think that's why I put them together. I don't know. It wasn't just totally random, I promise. No, but Mickey and Amber, this one's tough. I'm just looking at the comments too. It looks pretty divided too. I'm seeing a lot of people going nuts for Amber, a lot of people going nuts for Mickey. I think both of these characters are great, but my thing with Mickey is I feel like he's a little underdeveloped. I think we could have done more with his character overall in the film, and he kind of gives his speech, and he's fucking evil, he tortures Sydney a little bit before he dies, but he kind of just does that and pieces out of the movie,
Yeah, he just popped out of nowhere. You're watching Scream 2 like, who? What? This guy? Yeah. Or was it supposed to be Jerry O'Connell too? Like, yeah,
Kangaroo Jack,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really like Mickey conceptually is maybe the most interesting Ghostface, but I wish they would have done just a teeny tiny more with him. I don't know. I always forget about this character until he gets revealed as Ghostface. He also disappears during the worst scene in the movie, which is the singing the song and dance scene.
I think he was there. That's why I found it so annoying. He was like cheering him on and dancing. Yeah, like,
he's doing these weird dance moves like a jackass.
So cringe. I have to fast forward that scene every time I rewatch it.
Right. So I think I'm just ever so like this is 50-50 pretty much, but I think I'm leaning towards Amber just for that reason. But Legion's throwing 5 in there, saying Billy can form these the Ghostface Avengers of killers. Billy being Captain America of it all. I vote for Richie. Okay, well, Richie moved forward. I got you, Legion. There we go. We got you. We got you, Legion. Thank you for the $5 though. I love it. Ghostface Avengers. Let's talk to Kevin Feige and get that going.
Some multiverse stuff with Doctor Strange makes a circle and all the ghost faces come out or something like that. That'd be cool. I don't know. Let's see how crazy Scream 6 gets. I mean, they're jumping back into like all the ghost faces. They're recognizing like there's nine of them so far. I don't know. It's gonna be cool.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see what they do with this one. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Oh, Sarah coming in clutch again, saying, "Good God, it's Mickey." That's 2 votes for Mr. Mick. All right.
It's very close too, dude. It's a good matchup.
This is a tough matchup. I'm gonna be happy no matter what, I think, honestly. But let's see what the audience, the poll is looking like. Ooh. Tough one.
Super close.
50-50 Mickey and Amber right now. Oh, this is another tough matchup. I don't know which one's gonna make it forward, but Sarah, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. I
love how physical like Mickey can get. That's what. But he got taken out pretty easily. He got shot.
Yeah. I wish he would have put up more of a fight. You know, he's definitely I want to say he's more vicious than Amber, but I don't know. I'm staggering on that. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that's what. Well, Amber got shot up and came back up, and then killed Dewey. Killed one of the main guys of the whole franchise, man. So Amber definitely put in the work, and her reveal was so cool. And then her whole like burnt face and getting shot in the head was cool. So they almost died the same way too. They just like came back to life to just get shot real quick, which is very cool. I liked her makeup better. It was pretty dope.
Yeah. I definitely like. Yeah, I think I like Amber's revival more. I like Amber killed Dewey, which is a big deal.
Yeah, so she had a huge impact. I love her speech too. Her speech was very cool.
Yes, and she's saying all that nasty shit to Gale too about like, Dewey died like a pussy or whatever. I think that's really that's really fucking evil. You know, it's just like that's so fucked up. Man.
And both of these, dude, they were that hurt, they should have just left. I don't know. Like, Mickey could have slugged off, like, where'd Mickey go? He just popped up to get, like, shot up, like, 9 more times. Yeah. And Amber could have just left, too. But
yeah. It's a good point. These are both kind of accomplices, too. They're not the main killers. This is 2 votes for Amber, Mastermind Killer, saying Amber killed Dewey and survived fire and bullets. Good point.
Yeah.
Really good points. And this is not to shit on Mickey though, because I do really like him as a character. And but Mastermind Killer, thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Like I was saying earlier, I think Mickey's the most interesting killer we've ever gotten. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think he's like conceptually, he was just a serial killer. You know, at first he was just murdering people. Mrs. Loomis found him and told him, "Oh, let's do this together." So I'm fascinated by that. I think that's awesome. How do you feel about? I don't know. How do you feel about Mickey as a character?
He was good, but I think he only had one sit-down conversation with Sydney, right? So, and that's why I felt so random. Like, really? This guy, the film student guy, right? Even with Randy was like labeling his suspects. Like, what about Mickey, the Tarantino guy? It's like they just breezed past that really quick. Like, they didn't set it up or anything. Like, Amber, she actually had that old conversation with the girl downstairs and such with Mindy. That was very cool. You're like, oh, really? She could be the Ghostface killer? And I don't know. And it was her house. So you're like, how else would they plan it? So I don't know. I might go with Amber too. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Decisions have to be made, Jake.
Decisions have to be made, man. All right. You know what? Fuck it too. I'm going with Mickey. You know what? You go with Amber. Yeah. I'm going with Mickey.
That's very cool. So we're leaving it up to this poll.
I'm leaving it up to the poll. We got 3 and 3 votes currently for both of them. I'm gonna leave it up to the poll. I'm gonna let it run for another minute, and then we're cutting it off. Once we've been live for 41 minutes, I'm cutting it off. So currently Amber is in the lead by 53%. Get those votes in, everybody, if you want Mickey to move forward. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And I love Mickey and Randy's like back and forth too. Like sequels are better. And Randy like, no, sequels suck. That was very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the conversation. I want more Mickey, man. He's so good that I want more of him. You know what I mean? But maybe that's not a negative thing. I guess is what I'm realizing. Like maybe that's a good thing. I want more of the character. I think Amber's perfect. There's a perfect enough of her in the movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Not too much, not too little. Yeah.
But while we're waiting and while we're waiting for the poll to end, Legion is throwing $5 in there saying, what if, talking about Scream 6, what if the convenience store scene with Ghostface using a shotgun is the very start opening scene of the movie, or maybe a little bit in the starting of the middle? Brian, I'll throw that to you real quick. Where do you think that scene's going to be placed in the movie?
Well, maybe, because what they show so far, the subway scene, so it seems like they're already sort of getting chased. Like, oh shit, there's a bunch of ghost faces on this. And it'd be very cool. Like, it seems like the finale might be on Halloween night. Like, that's very cool. Like, sort of like Terrifier 2. That's the only sort of day Art the Clown could sort of walk around and not get noticed and everything. Same thing with Ghostface. So maybe that's the whole thing. It's the convenience store. It seems like it could be like on one day, or that's the Halloween day part. So I don't see it starting on the same day. So I think it's maybe more towards the middle.
I agree too. I think it's going to be in the middle of the movie. I feel like it might be even after the scene where they're crawling through the window, like with the ladder or something. Like it could be like the aftermath of that, running out of the building or something. You know, I see this being in like right in the middle of a very tense situation, and then Ghostface comes in and elevates it even more. I agree. I don't think that this is. It would be a cool opening scene. I agree, just to get right into it, you know. But at the same time, I do. It doesn't feel that way. It doesn't come off that way in the trailer. But I dig it, Legion. I dig the theory though. Thank you so much for the $5. So I'm gonna end the poll right now because it's leading with Amber. So we're ending that. There you go. Bam.
Damn.
So Amber takes it. Amber takes it, and also Diesel is throwing a $2 super chat out there as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. For Amber all day. Love your channel. I love you, man. Thank you so much. Amber's moving forward, man. Ooh.
That's because all these are such good characters, Jake. It's so hard. Like, how many nail biters have we had? Like close calls have we had so far? The only slam dunk one was Roman and Jill. That's the only landslide one. Everything else is so tough because there's not a bad movie amongst these now. Well, Scream 3, but that's why Roman was the. Yeah, but it's like Scream 2 versus Scream 5. Which one do you like better? They both have their great stuff about it. So, yeah, Amber moves ahead. I'm happy about it.
Whoever won that one, I was happy. You know, honestly, that's what I feel like. I'm kind of shocked that Amber moved forward though.
We both froze.
What's up?
Oh man. No, we froze a little bit.
Oh, you did? Okay, I was like, wait, what? I didn't.
Maybe it was just me. I don't know.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I will say I am a little shocked by that result. I remember I was kind of looking through these and I did like a little like just predictions, not even based off of what I wanted, just like what I thought was gonna happen. And I had Mickey going like almost all the way. I'm kind of shocked. Wow, this is pretty nuts. Man,
maybe we talked reason to them.
But yeah, I guess Amber just it was slight too. It was a tiny slight advantage too. But now we have another one that I feel like will be a landslide, but I could be wrong. Charlie and Stu. Brian, what's your take on that? Charlie, Stu.
Dang. All right, you know how I feel, man. Stu's not dead. Stu's gotta come back. But it's Stu all day, dude. I don't know. I can't dramatize that. It's just Stu. Charlie, he's short. He sort of comes out of anywhere. He comes out of nowhere. It's just because he was in love with Jill and seeing her on the side. And I don't buy Charlie actually going through with it because after Hayden Panettiere was trying to hit on you, you'd be like, no, dude, we're canceling this, dude. No. Yeah. We're going to cancel this, dude. She's finally coming on to me. No, we're going to delay this a month or something.
That would have been more. I think that would have been even more interesting for Charlie if he's like, "Oh wait, Kirby likes me. Wait, hold on a minute. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I gotta shut this shit down." That would have been really funny, actually. Oh my god. dude, like, listen, I try to be very kind in my criticisms, but Charlie sucks, man. Like, I just don't, I don't think he's I don't know, not a very good Ghostface in my opinion. Critical Overlord is here, by the way. What's up, man? How's it going?
Hey.
Welcome to the stream. Voting for Stu. Nice. Love it. Love it. Love it. Hank Hill's also throwing 2 in for Stu.
Oh, Hank Hill. Whoa. From
Hank
King of the
Hill.
Hill.
I know, like celebrities in the house right now.
You got celebrities in your stream. Whoa.
I didn't know the Hill family were big Stu fans, so it's good to know. Hank, thanks for the $2. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
This should be a slam dunk because there's so many Stu stands. Every time there's a new Scream movie, we keep hearing like, dude, this could be the one where Stu comes back. I heard that about 3, 4, 5 throughout the years, dude. They finally made me pull the trigger on it. Or I just saw Stu at the convention. Like 3 weeks ago, something like that.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
He still looks good. Yeah. And he's cast in Five Nights at Freddy's, and him and Billy were there too. So they're on the little like horror convention circuit promoting. So that's why I think he's even in it, right? Because Billy was already a Vision, and he's probably about it. And I want to have a beer with Stu too, because Matthew Lillard, I'll be like, you could talk about Scream, you could talk about SLC Punk, you could talk 13 Ghosts. I don't know. I just love his stuff too.
Absolutely.
Rory Culkin, dude, he did that good movie too, with the metal guys and they stabbed each other and such. Did you see that, Jake?
Oh, maybe not. No. Metal guys stabbing each other? What?
Lords of Chaos or something.
Oh, wait. I've heard of this. I've never watched it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's based on a true story too, so you're like, oh, so sick. Yeah. So that he's a good actor, you know. I just don't believe that him in that role, but I do like him better than like Roman. Like, and Scream 4 is a better movie, but you know, it's Stu's slam dunk all the way. Stu's the template for crazy Ghostface killer.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, I think this might be the first time I've heard someone say they like Charlie more than Roman. That's really interesting. I don't have a big affinity for Roman either. Like, both of these characters are like, I think, bottom of the barrel Scream killers, but that's interesting. I don't know if I've never heard
Charlie.
That
yeah. Also, Charlie's your worst. Charlie's your bottom.
Charlie's my bottom. Yeah, personally,
yeah.
I don't know.
The 8th seed of this. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know, but Roman's worse. I don't know. Like, dude, you're a director. You make a lot of money. I don't know. You're getting into a dumb revenge plot. I don't know. Yeah.
I trust me. I'm not huge on him either. You know, he's got a few good lines here and there, but like there's no like build up. There's no like anticipation with him possibly being the killer. Maybe a little bit, but like I don't know. There's not like they do it way better in all the other movies. But
what's this guy said? I tried to set $50 for Charlie, but the platform's acting stupid. What? That's a lot. Like you're just trying to throw us off, dude. You're trying to make Stu not go to the finals. Fuck that.
Let's see what I'm excited to see what happens. I'm shocked that this is getting a little tense actually. Legion's throwing $5 in saying I want to see Jamie and Charlie go one-on-one on a fight to the death. But with that, I got to ask Legion, are those votes for Charlie? Because that could really fuck this up right now.
Yeah.
So
God damn you. God damn you if you put Charlie over Stu.
I don't want it to happen, but listen, this is the audience, man. It's out of my hands. It's out of we've already established the rules, man. We've already established. So Legion, this is really important. You got to throw that in there. Do you want Charlie to move on or not? But thank you for the $5. I do appreciate that because that's not directly in support of Charlie. You know what I mean? So we gotta wait to see it. David Gibson is also throwing $5 in there too, saying why the Charlie hate. Charlie just loves slashing people up. Olivia and the cop kills were savage and the funniest in the series. Jill was just the catalyst. Ooh, what? Oh man. Is this 5 for Charlie? I think this might be 5 for Charlie.
God damn it. They're doing it to us, Jake. They are doing it.
Oh my God. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is going on right now, dude?
You ruin everything.
Okay, well, David, thank you for that. Hot take, and I love it, but Jesus Christ, Villain Killing Dylan is throwing out 50 votes for Charlie. What? What is going on? What is going on right now? Oh my God. What?
They're doing it to Charlie Frank. To Charlie Jake. I'm lost for words, dude. No one likes Charlie. They're just doing it to ruin the whole thing. They're ruining the legitimacy of this bracket with that Charlie stuff. Shit. Oh, man.
What? Oh my God. What the fuck? Villain killing Dylan, you have fucked this up. I love it. I love the chaos, but this is insane. What? Oh my God, dude.
Some people just want to see the world burn.
Some people just want to see the world burn, dude.
They know. In your hearts of hearts, you can't believe that anyone would choose Charlie over Stu. They just want to mess it up. See, that's why we can't live in a democracy. That's what messes it up.
This is why we need dictatorships right now. I'm totally kidding. That's fucking insane. That's 55 versus 2 right now, which is I don't even know. I genuinely thank you first of all, Dylan. I really appreciate it. That's insane. I can't believe that is a shock. That is a shocker, man. Oh my God. Well, the audience
told you they would, Jake. I knew they're gonna mess this up. All right, it makes it a little bit more interesting, too, because Stu's obvious. My number one, your number one, whatever. Should coast to the finals, but now it's going to get interesting. Like, who else do we pick now? That's like, who gets the silver medal, right? I don't know. They just did what they did.
You know what? I'm gonna give it another minute because this is insane.
Someone's got to come up with $70 for Stu. Absolutely not Charlie. There you go.
Sarah's getting it done. That's 20 more for Stu.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Sarah. That's because you got equal what? Dude, that's tough.
Well, with Sarah, thank you for the 20. I really appreciate it. And with Legions 2, that puts Stu at 24, but that's only halfway. It's not even halfway.
A knockout.
It's not even halfway. We have 55 votes for Charlie.
I guess let it happen. She put 20, so you gotta let it. Stop. I don't know, dude. That's ridiculous.
This is insane. I can't believe this. David Gibson's also throwing $2 in there saying still Stu for me, but Charlie was still good as fuck. Oh wait, hang on. This changes it, David. Actually, so now we're only at 50 votes for Charlie, and I'm just gonna throw that other 5 towards Stu right now because I'm evil. Well, I guess I'm not. I don't know.
Well, there you go. I think another Stu came in. There you go. Stu ain't dead.
Oh, Stu is up by 1, baby. Let's fucking go.
Stop the count, Jake. Stop the count.
It's over. It's over. Stop it.
The count.
Okay, Stu's at Jalen fucking did it, baby. Let's go. Jalen. I love it. Jalen, oh my God, coming in clutch with another 20. Stu takes it. It's over. No more. No, we're done. We're done. No, mastermind killer. Oh my God. What is going on? This is insane. Oh, fuck. God damn. Okay, 50. God. Y'all are killing me. 55 to 51.
How dare they make it so close? There you go. $2 for Stu. You should have stopped it, Jake. You got to put a timer on it or something, Jake.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right.
They're just doing this to rile you up, Jake. You see that?
I don't even. What does this even put us at? What does this even fucking? Oh, my God, man. Jesus, dude. Okay, so that's 55 for Charlie, 75 for Charlie.
Damn.
2 more for Stu, only because I want easier competition for Amber. Oh, so that must mean Charlie. Okay, damn. So that's 53 for Stu, and that's 77 for Charlie. This is insane.
I can't believe nobody likes Charlie. Charlie must be in this chat. Rory Culkin and all the Culkins. The guy must be Culkin family member to choose Charlie over Stu. I don't believe it.
I can't believe villain killing Dylan, dude. an absolute villain, but I just appreciate this insanity. This is nuts. Thank you for all the support. Johanna's also throwing $5 in there saying, "Is this even a competition? Stu is wiping the floor with Charlie. Be for real. Be for real." That's 5 more. That puts Stu at 58 to 77. Dang. My God, that's still I don't know. We got to call it, man. I don't want to.
Charlie's going ahead. Are you serious, Jake?
Dude, I don't. You know what? I should put. I'm going to put 20
be the laughing stocks of the bracket screen world. Be like, you know who won the whole thing? Charlie. Yeah, that's right. That's the best. It's going to be a quote on the poster. You know, it's the best Ghostface ever. Charlie. That's what Killjoy Jake says.
All right, listen.
Justice for Stu.
All right, listen, dude.
How you gotta have Stu?
Listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta fuck.
They are shitting in our mouths, Jake. They are shit. You put a poll, and then he just took a $40 shit in our mouths.
All right, after this, it's done. It's over.
Hey, you gotta count it up, man. That's a lot. The Culkin family showed up. Culkin, is there a Culkin fan group that just sort of found out like they need your support or something? I don't get how that happens. I don't get it.
I'm at such a loss for words, dude. Like I can't believe there's so much defense for Charlie.
It's you, Jake. You brought this evil.
Did I bring this upon myself?
Yeah, you said Charlie. I hate Charlie so much, and that put blood in the water right there, dude. And then they showed up like, I'm going to make Charlie win his little bracket.
All right. I'm sorry. I gotta call it, everybody. Villain killing Dylan. 40 and Fandomus, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. But Villain killing Dylan, he's put another $5 in there. I gotta call it. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm really sorry. I gotta call it Villain killing Dylan, man. Thank you for the support, Charlie, man, but holy shit, dude. No fucking way. With a heavy heart.
That hurts. Ow, that hurts. Oh, that hurts my chest. They just ruined it. They just ruined the whole thing, dude. Crooked ass refs. That's what happens. That's like that call in the Super Bowl. Someone paid that ref off to actually make that call and make it easier for the Chiefs. That's what happened there.
Somehow Rory Culkin found out we were doing this, and he's like, you know what? I've gotten shit for 12 years for this movie.
Yeah. He's gonna make himself win this. I guarantee. Yeah, Culkin or his girlfriend or Culkin's brother and sister, Kevin McCulkin or Macaulay's they're all voted for him.
I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Like that's insane. I have nothing. I got absolutely nothing. All right, well, let's move on.
That's the upset of upsets, isn't that, Jake? That's the biggest upset we've ever had on this.
Easily the biggest upset. Without in bracket history, we've done four of these now, right? That is easily three.
I think it was Halloween Ends almost won the whole thing.
Yeah, that was.
Bracket. Yeah,
it didn't win. It didn't take it though. Halloween Ends did not take it though.
It came pretty goddamn close.
It came in second.
And now Stu is gone. Stu is gone in the first round. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Stu's eliminated.
Wow.
I can't believe this.
Villain killing Dylan, man.
This reminds me when I'm watching Manny Pacquiao get knocked out by Marquez, and it's just like, oh my God, what happened?
What is going on?
He got knocked out. Are you for sure? It's a shocking moment. Shocking moment in the most shocking moment in Ghostface bracket history. It's got to be shocking.
Yeah. It's I will say this though, it's anyone's game now. I think, like, considering how much support there was for Charlie, it is anyone's game right now. We still have 5 people left. Anyone could win this. I think at this point. Villain killing Dylan is saying, I had thousands to just blow. Being a plastic surgeon who's deep into horror. Oh my God, no way, man. Well, nice, VKD. That's awesome, man. That's really good stuff. I just
good for you. Can't believe it. Plastic surgeons make that much money. Great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
Like a telethon for Charlie and the Culkin career.
I really
revival, dude. They're going to make a Culkin like fan film or something with it.
right.
Yeah.
Dylan, dude, man, I can't believe it. That's insane. Well, dude, thank you for all the support. I do really appreciate it. But that's insane. All right. Well, anyways, we gotta move on. Billy and Richie, go into that. So I'll put that. I'm gonna put that poll up now. I can't even believe. I'm still just in shock, Brian. I'm still just in utter shock.
It is what it is, dude. It's
It is what it is. All right.
Yeah, it's like Goodfellas, and that's that. And that's all we can do about that. Hey, we have a problem, and yeah, she's gone, and there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know. It's just I'm so speechless. Crazy. All right. Well, fuck it. Billy or Richie, Brian? Which one do you want to move
hard.
forward?
My whole world's rocked. I don't know, dude. Does it even make sense what we say anymore?
I guess not.
Even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. We could say either or. It don't even matter because they are set on Charlie.
Charlie's gonna take it. I mean, yeah. At this point, who cares, man?
God damn, dude. They had to do it. I'm still shocked. All right, Billy. All right, let's try and move on. Then that's that, right? Nothing we can do about it.
Nope. It's over.
I feel like the narrow. I'm gonna push over that telephone booth and everything. Like, they fucking whacked him. Can you believe it? They whacked him.
they whacked him. Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, honestly, dude, I was like, Stu's gonna win, you know, like I was thinking, I'm like, Stu's gonna win, it's whatever. Nope.
Yeah. Stu being made was like we were all being made. And,
yeah, man, that's.
I don't know how long to do Goodfellas references, but yeah. So Billy and Richie, yeah, like I said, doesn't even matter. They're going Charlie all the way anyway. So Billy over Richie. Yeah. God,
not that Billy, it matters, but
yeah, like there'll be something to happen. I talked my face off about Stu. Talked about just seeing him. Well, Billy was at that convention too, but I think I'm still more excited to see Stu over Billy. Like they did have their both separate lines. One of the longest lines of the whole thing was like Billy and Stu. Like Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich had the longest lines. But
yeah. Oh yeah. All right, but yeah. Do you feel anything like? Is there anything with Billy that you like over Richie more, or
he's the OG, man? I mean, of course. I mean,
yeah.
Without Billy, he set a template. There wasn't a crazy sort of killer who liked movies and everything before him. He sort of set the template for the rest of this series. I mean, just the whole thing. He got to bang the final. Well, they sort of both did, right? That's why you put them in that's why it's a good bracket too. They both sort of banged the final girl. Both the boyfriends. And then it's ever since then, like Dewey said, you never trust the boyfriends. They're always a suspect. And just Billy had that crazy energy too. Just like, and the way he was like punking Stu too was pretty fun. They had such good comedic timing between both of them too. Just love Billy. I love Richie too, but we didn't see him interact with Amber enough. Like, Richie's still good enough there. And he probably had one of the most brutal deaths. Like, dude, how many times did Richie get stabbed? Like 50, 25 times?
Yeah.
And I'm going with Billy. But it doesn't even matter because someone else is going to vote some bullshit.
Not that it matters, but yeah, going with Bill. Yeah. That's so funny, man. Fucking hell. All right, well, that's a vote for Billy right now. We'll get to the super chats here in a second. I see you guys are rolling those in. I really appreciate that. So vote for Billy. I once again, I'm going with Billy too. I don't feel like this is a landslide, but my big thing about this is that you don't have Richie without Billy, like 100%. I mean, Richie is Billy basically, but in 2022, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% got to go with Billy over Richie here. I love Jack Quaid, amazing actor, kills it in Scream 5, I think. But I mean, his arc, his motive, everything is just it's just Billy again, but in the modern day. So I got to go with Billy here. I also just Skeet Ulrich's performance is cold. It's fucked up. Like you said, it was kind of pioneering the idea of just a killer who's obsessed with horror movies, and it's great. It's a great idea. It's a great idea for a villain, and he's leading the herd here, I guess. So
Richie votes. Are people doing this again? See, Jake is awesome red scene. Oh.
So this is for Billy, but I haven't read Jalen's yet.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see Babylon yet?
I have not seen Babylon, but apparently there's a
rat
rat scene.
Paramount Plus, I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Does someone bite into a rat in that movie?
Huh?
Does someone bite into a rat?
Yes.
What? What?
I don't know. It's so weird. I think they were trying to do like a Boogie Nights sort of thing where they're trying to buy like some drugs. And what? Oh, okay. You love it. Okay,
dude,
right.
that's my thing, bro. Biting into rats.
What? How often does someone eat a rat in a movie? I think
not enough times.
Not enough.
There's not enough of it in cinema. But I was not aware.
Okay, of this. And it had Tobey Maguire in it, and all
love
that.
Toby. Okay.
So it's on Paramount Plus now. So go. That's how I watched it. So yeah.
Ooh. I'm good. Mastermind Killer. Thanks for the heads up. I'm going to watch this immediately.
Watching that movie because that's not. Well, it's not like I would review that on my channel or something. But like Babylon, I wouldn't recommend watching the whole thing. It's like out of the 3 hours is probably good for an hour and a half. So
okay. I like the director. You know, Damien Chazelle or whatever. What's his last name? I can't remember.
Chazelle or something. Chazelle.
Yeah, he did like Whiplash or whatever, and La La Land. I like those movies; they're good.
Oh,
so
like Whiplash, I don't know La La Land, but yeah, I got it. Yeah, you gotta check it out. Yeah, it just go. But the rat scene comes like way later on, like 2 hours 30 minutes into it, or so.
I'll watch 4 hours of a movie to get to a rat scene, Brian.
Damn. All right, go ahead.
It's my thing, dude. It's my thing. I gotta see it now. I might even do a review if it's a good enough scene.
Pornhub rat eating fetishes.
Yeah, that's my section, bro. No, okay. Oh, man, that's messed up. Mastermind Killer, thank you for the $5. 5 votes for Billy as well. So thank you for that. And Jalen's giving some love to Richie. Okay, throwing five to Richie right now, saying, I'm curious to know where you predict the person behind the OG mask Ghostface will end up on your Ghostface ranking. So in Scream 6, I will tell you this. We're going to do another one of these at some point with whoever the killer or killers are in Scream 6. Eventually. We'll do this again. Stu needs a redemption, especially after this. So I'll tell you that
show
right
up again.
Yeah.
Do it again. Oh man, that just exhausted me. I'm just so tired from the Charlie thing. But
yeah, if Dylan shows up to that stream too, Charlie might make it all the way again. So you never know, man. You never know. Jalen, thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. Love it. I'm excited to know where that person, whoever they're gonna be, ranks as well. So I'm excited to see that. Johanna's throwing $2 in there, saying, "I swear to God, I'll quit life if Richie wins over Billy." I'm like, I can't believe it right now. I'm in disbelief as well. So I'm gonna put that as 2 for Billy. There we go.
Billy was the only reason he was caught right away. Oh my God! I think they're trying to do it they're trying to take out the OGs.
Yeah, well, I will say Billy is kind of winning by a lot right now. He's winning in the audience poll at 86% versus Richie's 14. So I think I'm gonna end it here because what I'm realizing is if I let these go on for too long, we get some crazy results, man. So I'm gonna
stop the count.
Stopping the count. Johanna, thank you for the $2 again. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna.
All these mail-in ballots screwing this thing up. That's what you gotta do, dude. Voting hours is done, and there you go.
Billy's moving forward. Richie, unfortunately, is there. In all fairness, though, man, Richie is a good character. I do really like him. I love his death, but he doesn't do a whole lot of killing either. Is my other thing. Like it's mostly Amber is the one that does most of the kills in 5.
Oh yeah, like have you seen like Zach Cherry has like a video about that, like who kills who?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's very informative. Like how the house is laid out. Like, oh shit, man, I can't YouTube like that guy does. But yeah, it's yeah. He did. Yeah. Amber was doing a bunch of the heavy lifting. And what's the other guy saying? Like there was a secret third Ghostface. Was that supposed to be too?
Yeah.
I love that theory too because I was like, Amber killed Dewey, but she took credit for killing Dewey. So
Right. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Like if that conversation didn't happen, I would maybe, yeah, okay, maybe, but I don't know.
People
man.
take credit for kills they didn't do all the time, right?
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
You
yeah,
know?
that's a good point. That's a good point. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like she wouldn't, but I guess she's talking to Gail. Yeah, it's tough. I go back and forth on it, but I think it was Amber. When you get like this pan out, that last shot too of Dewey dead on the ground, it looks like Ghostface is really short there. So I think it's Amber personally, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe they change that in the next couple of movies. You never know. But cool. So now we're down to Billy, Jill, Amber, and Charlie.
Final
Once again,
four.
Final four. Let's do this. Do we want to start with Billy and Jill, or do we want to do Amber and Charlie next? I guess.
Oh my god, I don't want to see what happens with Charlie. I can't. I'm dreading. No.
Okay, Billy and Jill first then. let's do that. Let's do Billy and Jill next.
Okay.
Because I agree. Let's delay the inevitable.
Yeah. Then we'd have back to back, like it would be Charlie versus somebody at the end, and then Charlie would win the whole thing. Damn it.
Oh, whoops. Oh my god, I typed in Amber and Charlie real quick. I was like, oh shit, wait. Billy and Jill up next. That's there we go. Billy and Jilly, as they say. Putting that out there. Go ahead and vote. What do we think about that? Brian, I'm gonna let you go first. What's your pick here between Billy and Jill?
Billy and Jill, of course, Billy. Yeah, you gotta go with the OG. I mean, I chose Jill over Roman, of course. Like that's the bottom of the barrel. Jill's a good killer too, but Billy. He's just icon, man. He's just up there. And he's the first. He put the template out there. And if my boy Stu is eliminated, I want my boy Billy to succeed. So.
I'm not gonna lie. If I think I kind of knew Jill was gonna make it this far, and I was like, I think I'm gonna vote whoever she's against. I'm gonna try to get Jill a little further along, if that's possible. I was gonna vote for her, but now I think I agree with you. One of the OGs has to make it to the end. I'm voting for Billy as well. It's got to happen. It's crazy. So yeah, no, I'm 100% there with Billy as well. I'm seeing people coming into the chat being like, saying, "What the heck's going on? How did Stu get eliminated?" Go back.
Oh my god, they just
go back, bro. Go back to like 50 minutes into the stream and watch that. It's fucking hilarious. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jake was so anti-Charlie that Charlie floated up.
I lost my mind. I got too cocky.
Jake. You put this on us, Jake. You put that evil on us.
I got too cocky, man. I fucked it up. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I did this. This is my fault. And well, mostly Villain Killing Dylan's fault, but maybe a little bit me too.
He's got money to burn, I guess. He's just like, whatever. I want Charlie to float through to the very end. And Super in the Whore is a plastic surgeon. That's something. He sees blood and guts all day and likes horror movies still. Like, yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. I dig it. Speaking of VKD, he put this in there saying, should do Who Killed Who. I feel like Mrs. Loomis had more kills overall. Ooh, okay. Because I've always
Randy, yeah.
Yeah, I've always thought that Mrs. Loomis only really killed Randy, maybe one other person, Interesting. I haven't watched Zach's video specifically on 2. I'm curious what his take on it is, but I know it's got to be Mrs. Loomis who kills Randy. But I feel like Mickey does the majority of the kills there. But that's interesting. I'll have to see what Zach's take on it is and formulate my own opinion. But good stuff, Dylan. I dig it. That's an interesting take.
Or Who Killed Who, the whole series? Like, yeah, because did Billy do most of the kill? All right, Billy and Stu actually like double teamed the first kill, and then I think they both had to kill the Fonz. Yeah. So That's a whole stream and video unto itself about who killed who, the whole thing.
Oh yeah, that you could probably go back and forth on some of those depending on the movie, you know. It's like, oh wait, yeah.
Well, hopefully Scream 6 high body count, and we'll just be like, or whoever had the highest body count out of all the ghost faces.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't
like, damn,
I don't know.
Who's the most efficient killer?
Billy and Stu, I feel like, are a little more even, which I think is interesting as a duo. But once again, I think that's why I lean towards Billy. I feel like Charlie probably did the majority of the kills in Scream 4 opposed to Jill, but Jill's the one running the show, though. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, there's no who killed who video in Scream 3. It's all Roman, so all kills go to Roman, so...
Okay. Well, that's a good point. But you ever hear the theory that Angelina was the second killer in 3? That's...
Get out of here. They would have brought that
listen,
up,
man. I put on your tinfoil hat. I feel like there's something to that.
Oh God, the conspiracy. That's a deep conspiracy.
Probably,
and that's
man.
Like, it's about Scream 3. Like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Fine, she's a killer. Good. Good. Hopefully that makes that movie better. It's like, I don't care about conspiracies about movies that I don't even care for. Like that's enough.
Fair.
Right?
Fair. It has an interesting story, but we'll have to talk about it at some point because I actually think it's pretty interesting. Mastermind Killer is really fucking this up, throwing 20 votes for Jill right now, saying Jill was. Oh my
God, they're doing the same thing, Jake.
We got to just shut up, dude. We should just shut our mouths and let this play out. But Mastermind Killer saying Jill was unpredicted, vicious, great motive, and almost got away. Come on, I mean, this is just silly. I mean, you're right. I agree with all of these points. But I think I still like Billy. I will say, like, Jill is my number 3 killer from all of them. Like,
that's absolutely a hot take in my opinion, Jake. That's hot. That's a hot take.
Yeah, I like Billy and Stu. I put above her, but that's it. Like, I think Jill's easily the best sequel killer. But what do you think about that? I'm curious.
About all that stuff. All right, Jill's was unpredicted, vicious, great. Her motive was weird, just like she wants the clicks and be famous. And she gave herself up with that dumb knife wound. Like, we got stabbed in the shoulder. We have matching wounds. Like, how does she know that? You could just write that off like, dude, I'm on pills. I can't remember her shoulders, dude. I'm on painkillers. I can't remember. Like, you know, like, and then their whole hospital chase scene, I didn't dig. Like, all right, that's enough. It would have been better if it was like a year later or something. I don't know. I didn't like it. It's still in the hospital figuring it out. Yeah.
I do agree with that, but the original idea is so cool. That's why I love Jill. Like, she was originally supposed to get away, and then 5 was gonna deal with like Sydney, who suffered from amnesia, not remembering that Jill was the killer and all that. And
no, terrible.
What? Oh, that would have been sick, dude. What? That would have been awesome. Jill making it out alive.
No.
She gets bonked on the head, man. Come on.
Strike that. No. We got a Scream 5 that was way better than that. No. Amnesia.
Oh, man.
Fuck off with that amnesia bullshit. I hate that. All right, Jake.
I want to see a killer. I want to see a killer move on from one movie.
Yeah, I know. I would like to see that now, but maybe now's the time. And I want to see a killer with the flamethrower. And since you're fan film, I want to see the killer with the chainsaw.
Hell yeah,
and
man!
Chrome face. I want to see all that stuff now.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Oh my god.
Jill ahead now. Is Jill gonna take off Billy? Do we not learn our lesson, Jake? And this is the trolliest bracket you ever done, dude. At least we knew, like, all right, they're trolling us with Corey, right? Ha, ha, ha. Corey's the lead or something like that. But no, man, now they're going to do it with Jill and Charlie.
Audience decides, man. You know, them's the rules. Mastermind Killer, thank you for the $20. I really appreciate it. And oh my god, we have 2 more votes for Jill as well. Jill killed her own mother. You're right. She's fucked up, man. She's lemon scented. Lemon scented.
All right, watch it. Jill, oh yeah, she killed her. Damn, yeah, that's cold.
Messed up. Well, we gotta.
God damn it! Is Jill gonna win? Oh man,
I will say the audience poll, which currently has 100 votes, favors Billy 63 to 37. So a little tighter than it's been. But dude, I mean, we got 22 votes for Jill right now, and we got 3 votes for Billy.
God damn
overall,
it, dude. God damn.
It's a Bloody Mary.
They trolling you, Jake. They troll. See what you did.
I gotta just shut up. You know, I gotta shut up, man.
Jill is going to take this whole goddamn tournament. Watch.
Jill's making it. Jill's making it through. I'm beyond shocked at the 3 remaining ghost faces right now. Jill, Amber, and Charlie. Like, what the fuck, bro?
On? It happened.
I had to, man. I had to. We're gonna be here all day. We're gonna be here all day, man.
You watch yourself now. What you watch your words very carefully for the next one.
All right.
This is.
Did we lose? Brian's so mad. Brian's so mad. Oh, there you are. We got you back. Back, man. Oh my God. Are you you're so frustrated? Your connection dropped out a little bit.
I can't. This is headache inducing, dude. I need. Oh man, it's headache inducing. They're putting Jill. These kids out there. I think your audience is younger or something. They just want to disrupt the system. And
I can't.
See,
I'm
I
beyond.
Told you, Jake. It didn't even matter what we say. The more we go for one side, they'll go the other. Reverse psychology, them, Jake. Just go. You know what? Jill is awesome.
Charlie's so fucking good, man. I love
Charlie.
So I want Charlie to win.
The whole thing. The Culkins are the best acting family in show business. Like the Culkins.
Yeah. Charlie's the best Ghostface. So let's hope. Hopefully Charlie moves on here.
Hopefully Charlie moves on.
But David also threw 2 more in for Jill. Thank you again for that, David. I appreciate it. Saying whose motive is the most twisted for real points to Jill. Okay, that's fair, but Billy also killed his girlfriend's mom, you know, and didn't tell her. Like that's fair. Dude, that's messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're both pretty evil. I think Billy and Jill are the most evil killers in my opinion. Like those they're up there. But David, you have a point though. Thanks for the $2. I appreciate it.
Yeah, she wanted to kill her cousin. Yeah, so or is it more twisted that you're just trying to kill a bunch of people that you have no relation to? Like, yeah.
I mean, that's a good point. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think both are very, very fucked up. Well, then again, I don't know though. I mean, Jill killed her own mom. Billy killed his girlfriend's mom. I mean, both is objectively bad.
Oh, your own mom is pretty bad.
But your own mom, you're a sociopath, like straight up, you know?
Yeah. Like even in prison, people are like, dude, that girl killed her own mom. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, right. It's almost like,
yeah,
like
she would scare the other inmates with that stuff. Yeah, so
no one would fuck with her. Yeah, no one would fuck with her.
That.
Crazy.
Did she know she's the one who killed her behind the door, right?
Yeah. She sticks the knife through the door and she's like, oh, you know, yeah.
You know that was Jill and not Charlie?
I don't know. I actually couldn't say that for sure. But I mean, here's the thing though, they're working together. They had that planned. So either way,
what the hell are you doing, dude? You killed my mom? Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't say that. Jill does not. Jill never shows any remorse for her mom. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's all twisted. So you know,
it's all kinds of twisted. Truly.
Well, the guy paid for it. So, what's your opinion? Who's the most twisted one? All right, Jill killed her mom or had her mom killed.
I mean, either way, it's bad.
With the mom too, right? Or Billy or Stu?
No,
I remember. They even showed like Scream 3, like, hey, I'm filming and I'm outside the hotel room. And I always thought that could explain like how they got close to killing her. And there's all sort of murky details around the mom's death.
Yeah, it's been expanded upon in a lot of the sequels, you know, but I'm pretty sure it was Billy and Stu that ended up doing it. But Cotton gets blamed for it and all that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts. Speaking of fucking nuts, these poll results. Memo Boy is throwing a super chat out there as well. Thank you so much. Saying Jill is my favorite. Jill has moved on. Jill might make it to the end. We're gonna see Memo Boy. So thank you. But right now, Amber and Charlie, we're going through them. Who's making it? A Bloody Mary? Jill. Are these votes for Charlie?
Took shit down your chimney. Yeah.
He did. Charlie truly has shit down my chimney, and it makes me sad. But Bloody Mary, I'm curious. Are these votes for Charlie or for Amber? Because I know earlier you were.
Oh my God, they're doing it again, Charlie. Oh.
I mean, I want Charlie to win. So.
Oh, yes, reverse Charlie.
Charlie's such a good killer, so we'll definitely have him move forward. Hopefully Bloody Mary wants these to go to. All right. But anyways, in all seriousness, Brian, Amber, or Charlie? Thank you for the $2.
I think Culkins is too small. I do like him as an actor, though, dude. I like his other stuff, but damn, dude, Amber's cute. Amber's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I mean, she has Tarantino stories to talk about. Like, how's it on set with Tarantino? Like, if you could have one of these on your stream or something, who'd you pick? I don't know. Culkins could talk about Kevin. You could talk all Culkin stuff. I don't know. I like Amber.
That's okay. That's a really good question. This is a hot take, but I think I would rather have Mikey Madison on the stream. Only because she's worked with Radio Silence and Tarantino, and I personally admire both of them a lot. I would love to talk to her about the directors she's worked with, her own performances, and the stuff she's in. But I see what you're saying, though. I mean, you could talk to Rory Culkin about Wes Craven. You know what I mean? You can't talk to Mikey Madison about Wes Craven. I think so. You have a really good point there. But Amber's worked with two directors. Well, I guess three technically in total that I just have a huge admiration for. So I think I would rather talk to Mikey Madison. But both of them I would rather. I really like talking to both of them. I would love to. It would be an honor. But I also think I like Amber better as a killer. I think she's more interesting. She's fucking crazy. She's doing like, that shit. That's fucking hilarious. I think her reveal's way better.
What this gets Roy Culkin on your stream? Hey, thanks, man. You voted me the best Ghostface. I just heard about that. Got went to me.
It makes news. It makes headlines.
Had to beat the guy who said I was the best Ghostface and won his bracket.
Oh my God. Bloody Mary was throwing those. By the way, Bloody Mary was throwing those towards Amber, so I'm going to give that 2 votes. But El Chupacabra throwing 10 for Charlie.
Damn it. Charlie's coming back, dude.
Charlie's coming back. Dear Lord. El Chupacabra, thank you for the $10. I appreciate that.
Oh,
I can't even fucking believe this. This is insane. But
Jill versus Charlie. I would be
it's
like,
gonna be a Scream 4 bracket. This is nuts. Oh my God.
Billy's gone. Stu gone. Mickey gone. Richie gone.
Dude, it's fucked, man. It's totally fucked. But yeah, I mean, Amber has my vote, but I love Charlie. I mean, God. Just
I buy you, Jake. Great acting skills. You picked up those acting skills in that fan film of yours. Like totally in the method of it.
Yeah, and going back to just just characters in general. I see a lot of people talking about Amber and all that. Tony's even saying, "I'm not the fucking killer." I know, like, dude, her reveal's a million times better than Charlie's. I think personally, maybe one of the best in the franchise. What do you think about that?
Well, with the Kirby thing, and his reveal ended, and it still didn't kill her. I mean, she's back.
Yeah, Kirby lived through that. That's a big factor, I think, in that reveal. He did not kill her.
Amber's more efficient, and Amber did a lot of kills.
She did a lot of the kills in 5, at least I think, because Richie was with Sam.
He wasn't even in town for a lot of those. And I'm like, dude, she also killed Dewey, and she stabbed up Chad. Right? Because he pulled up in the car right when Chad got stabbed up. I go, really? You took down Chad? He lettered. He's lettered in football.
He lettered.
And he got taken down by Amber. So at that,
She's got a knife, though, dude. I mean, don't forget about that. That hurts. I've never been stabbed, but I would imagine it sucks.
Oh, yeah. I had a girl stab me once. It's not fun. No. I mean, not stabbed as bad. He got stabbed in the kidneys and shit. I got stabbed in my arm by a girl.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my, that's awful, man.
Well,
you don't have to elaborate. You don't have to elaborate. You don't want to. We're live.
Okay. Well, we were living together.
Oh my God. It's fucking terrible, man. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It didn't even go that deep, I think, but fine.
Well, I'm glad you're in a better situation now, though.
Oh yeah, I was a younger guy. You like dating in your 20s, dude. It's terrible. Girls are nuts.
Hey man, yeah,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. But yeah, it was. We were living together. She had a knife, and it's not. Still got a little scar right here from it. But girls are just as dangerous with a knife too. Let me tell you.
Yeah, man. No, it's scary stuff. For sure. Well, I'm really sorry to hear about that, though. That's awful.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
Gotcha,
Water under the bridge.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, Diesel's throwing $2 in there for Amber as well, saying, "I know, Amber, great reveal, Diesel. I agree. I agree with you there. I think me and we're both are we both going Amber? Should I be whispering that, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna total that up. So that's 6. What else do we got here? Okay, so that is 6 votes for Amber right now. Diesel, thank you. Appreciate the super chat. El Chupacabra saying 5 for Charlie. Stu's mid. Charlie forever. Are you messing with me? Like, are you messing with
here,
me?
dude?
What's going on? What's going on? Come on. I gotta know what's going on here. That's so funny. Oh my god. All right, 15 for Charlie. There we go. Thank you, El Chupacabra. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, another thing about the knife story. I don't think she meant to stab me with it. I had this like gift as a knife, and then she's like, "I'm throwing your stuff away." Like, no, you're not. And, like, yeah. That's
it was like an accidental thing, though?
Accidental stabbing that with a knife. It wasn't as permanent as I'm going to try to stab you and kill you. But,
oh, okay. That's
better.
I didn't want to say that, but because I don't, I wasn't there, but okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Cool. Gotcha.
Because you'd be like, damn, did she really try to kill your ass? Like, no.
Yeah, I was like, this is a really sensitive subject. I don't know if I should pry,
Dark. I thought we were having fun talking about Scream. We're talking about attempted murder.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna pry. I'm just like, oh man, that's no good.
It's fine. You can laugh about it now. It's over 10 years ago. You can laugh at it about it now.
Gotcha, man. Well, once again, sorry that happened. Oh my god. Villain killing Dylan saying, just once again, this guy just wants to see the world burn. I just wanted to see Charlie get this far. Fair. I'm still gonna count that as 2 towards Charlie. I don't want to, but
how's the vote going with Charlie and Amber? What the hell's going on?
17-6 as of right now, but we do have some. We got one from Mastermind Killer though that we're gonna get to in here in a sec. Thank you for that, Villain killing Dylan. I appreciate that. Mastermind is saying is saying Amber throwing $10 out there saying Amber effed up would F up Charlie any day of the week. So that's 10 more. 10 more, baby.
Shit. Oh yeah, like who would win in an actual fight if they're facing each other? See, we're judging everything, dude. Like who's the better actor, actress? Who would you rather chill with? Who had the better kills? Who had the best reveal? You gotta consider all things. And who would win in a fist fight between these two? They're pretty small. They're almost even, dude.
I think Amber would win, man. Honestly,
dude, she took down Dewey and Chad Leonard. Who Charlie killed? An old mom. He couldn't even kill Gail.
He couldn't kill Kirby. Big
killed his gay friend, right? Yeah.
Oh, wait. Does he kill Robbie?
I think that was him, right?
Oh, well, Jill was upstairs. Was Jill upstairs?
I think Jill was still upstairs at the time.
Yeah, I think it was. Okay, I think you're right. I think it was Charlie that kills his friend. Oh, okay, that's kind of messed up.
And it was a funny kill too, so I liked it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, Charlie.
God,
Charlie's got some stuff going for him.
They're doing it again.
I know it's insane. Mastermind Killer, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it.
Is Charlie in the lead?
He is now. El Chupacabra throwing 5 more for Charlie, putting it at 22.
Your reverse psychology did work, Jake. They saw through you.
I'm trying so hard.
You need to take some acting classes so you'll be like Jedi mind trick these people. Be like,
you will vote for Amber. You will vote for Amber.
Oh my god.
These are not the Charlies you're looking for.
The Charlies you're looking for.
That's 2 more for Charlie. God. Dear Lord, as Johanna said a little earlier, this is a sick and twisted joke. I clicked on the wrong thing. This is a sick and twisted joke. The frog is saying, I haven't been so disappointed in this fandom until tonight.
Yeah, this is a reverse bracket, I guess.
Y'all cannot let Charlie win this.
For the worst possible Ghostface. Ha.
El Chupacabra, why?
What do you put?
Why? It's $5 more, dude. It's why? Oh God, 29 votes for Charlie, dude.
All right, I get you know, I'm not so because Amber, she's not my girl like Stu's my boy. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt more with Stu. Now they're just trying to ruin the whole Charlie thing.
Man,
I can't believe it.
What I will say is Amber takes the lead in the poll, so that's one more vote. You know, that's one more vote for Amber.
Are people
that's
betting
17.
on this for real? That's like betting on, I don't know, Charlie going all the way is like betting I don't know, what's the suckiest team right now? Oh, the Jaguars go all the way.
The Jaguars winning the suit. This is the equivalent of that, pretty much.
That's the equivalent to it. More shocking. I don't know.
I can't even believe it, man. This is nuts. El Chupacabra and Villain Kill and Dylan. Y'all are some big Charlie stands. Hey man, you know you got to respect it, I guess. But that's nuts. David Gibson's throwing $2 out there saying Charlie takes reveal tied up like stab one. Oh, okay. Big fan of the reveal. Okay. Hey, hell yeah, David Gibson. I disagree, but I respect it.
All right, I gotta admit, his pun is cool. I like it. Like, how's this for making a move? That's dope. That's better than But
it's
Amber
not
had
bad.
a good one too. Like, welcome to the third act. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not no, I'm not saying Charlie's reveal is bad. I think actually, yeah, you're right. It is cool, but I think like he doesn't kill Kirby's back. You know, she's alive. She survived that. Amber shoots
Kirby.
Liv
Maybe
dead in the face.
Open, like, yeah. But after you stab somebody like that, oh man, the kill for Amber, Charlie. There you go.
Okay, I'm cutting it after Bloody Mary's super chat. I'm sorry. I can't. El Chupacabra, thank you for another $2. I've counted it. 31 for Charlie, but Bloody Mary coming in clutch. $20 for Amber, baby. Let's fucking go. All right, it's done. No more. No, we're not accepting any more votes.
Stop
It's
the
over.
count, Jake.
It's
Stop
over.
it.
Amber is moving. I'm sorry. I can't. I simply can't let it happen. I simply can't
What
let
happened? Did she win legit, Jake? Good.
Yeah.
All right, good.
For real. Okay, no, that is
All right, what's the
20 on
final
top
count?
of 7. So we were at 17 for Amber, plus 20 is 37. And versus Charlie's 31. I'm sorry. We can't let Charlie win it. I'm sorry. I can't. Democratic dictatorship. I gotta cut it. I gotta cut it right there. I'm sorry. I can't, man. I can't do it. I can't.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Good. Thank the Lord, Jake.
We got to have a victory, at least some kind of victory here, you know? Girls get it done here in the end. Jill versus Amber. Bloody Mary, thank you for the $20. Really appreciate it. Bloody Mary, you are a godsend. Yay, let's go. Everyone. Okay, here we go. El Chupacabra, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I appreciate it, but oh my God, it was getting nuts. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but holy shit.
Wow. Thank goodness. Justice prevails. Even though Stu, my boy's still out. Stu and Billy's gone. What are you talking about? This is finally something that went a little bit better. That's all.
Also, what I will say, am I rigging the vote? Because Amber has 6 plus 6 above, 6 votes. 6 more votes for herself. I had to end it, so I don't know what to tell you. Listen, man. Listen, man. I don't know what to tell you. I had to end it somewhere. Jill and Amber, let's get it going. Brian, Jill or Amber for the champion, for the best Ghostface killer. Who's it gonna be?
I don't know, man. I'm so shocked. My boy Billy is gone. Stu's gone. I didn't even go like, okay, Mickey. Okay, whatever. I don't know. It's not right, but we're down to Jill and Amber. Oh man. Oh. All right. Her Fight Club stuff is very cool. But Amber, round back to me, Jake. I can't make it up right.
Okay, no, it's all good.
This is hard. This is
let's take a breather here because this is our last matchup. And what else? I just want to run through these characters real quick. I want to run through some pros and cons with Jill and Amber, and I'll try to convince you on one or the other. So
you got reverse psychology them, Jake. They might not see it this way. They're like, all right, Amber.
Oh, you're going. Oh, okay, just going Amber. All right. So I want to talk. Let's talk about both of them for a minute. So Jill. Motive, she wants to be famous. You know, she wants to be famous. She wants fans. She doesn't want friends. She wants what Sidney Prescott has, and she just doesn't want to work. You know, she's kind of kind of the typical influencer type from back in the day, but from like 2011. I think her motive is a little ahead of its time, which I really appreciate. I think it's really interesting. I think she's really vicious. Maybe the most evil, well, definitely the most evil Ghostface I think that is still on the board right now. You know, basically having her own mother killed or did kill her own mother. Still not 100% on that. I still think it's pretty fucked up. That's pretty messed up in my mind. Jill, I think, and also, you know, that self-mutilation scene at the end in the third act. That's pretty messed up, dude. That's pretty messed up. So I don't know. Lots of pros with Jill, in my opinion. Moving on to Amber, though. Amber gives a pretty damn good performance. Is she a little obvious? Maybe on rewatch, I'm like, okay, there's some moments where I'm like, you can kind of figure out it's Amber. I think for sure. But her reveal is so good. I don't know. It's one of my favorites in the whole franchise. Welcome to Act 3. You know what I mean? It's just such a smack in the face. Holy fuck. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love it. Amber is also played by the wonderful Mikey Madison, who's worked with Tarantino, was in that movie, and that's fucking awesome. I don't know. I'm pretty split on this one, man. I really like both of these characters, but I think I got to give it to Jill personally. My vote's going to Jill, just because I think that she's a little more, like just a teeny tiny bit more interesting of a character, opposed to Amber, who is just someone who moved into Stu's house and got obsessed with the killer who used to live there.
Yeah. Oh, my back.
You're back.
Oh, my thing was loading for a bit or something. I think it's just me. It's raining over here. I don't know.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah. So, all right. So you're going Jill. Oh man, dude. I'm going Amber.
Jill. Oh, going Amber. Hell yeah. I mean, listen, Amber's a great killer too. Like whoever takes this at this point, I'm happy with.
Yeah.
Just so long as Charlie didn't win it all. I'm sorry.
I know. Upset Stu didn't make it. Billy didn't make it. But I just go Amber. Reveals cool. She's a little spitfire. Her logic was dope. I liked her injuries was cool. Her makeup. Yeah, I just love it. Jenny Ortega got the like headshot on her. Like boo.
That was awesome.
It was cool. I liked everything about her. And Jill just sort of got killed. And what was her death pun? Like, don't fuck with the original, right?
Yeah. And she gets. I also Jill's death is a little goofy, but I kind of dig it. I don't know. She's gonna kill Gale, and she's like, "Give me my last word, clear." What does that mean? Just gets shocked in the head. It's a little ridiculous, but I think it's fun. I don't know. But yeah, I
like how Amber got burnt, her like face burned in both movies. Like
fucking hand sanitizer. Yeah, that was great. And then she's on. She gets the flamethrower in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so it's just awesome. Like it would be very cool if she's like in another movie that doesn't even require it and on fire death too. Like, right?
Every time, every one of her characters has to die by fire from now on. That's what I'm seeing. Now on,
she's like, if that's in the script, I prefer to get. If I die in a movie, I prefer to be set on fire.
Hell yeah, man. Well, all right. So that's a vote for Jill, a vote for Amber. And then we got 2 more votes for Jill from El Chupacabra. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate that. Jill is my girl. Nice. All right. Three for Jill. John Smith is throwing $2 out there. Well, John Smith, I don't know if I said hi to you. So hello. Saying both Jill and Amber are hot. I gotta go with Jill.
Oh yeah. All right. I agree on that. Jake, who's the hottest?
See, like, man, I saw Scream 4 at a young age, and I was just like, man, Emma Roberts. I was really liking Emma Roberts. I'll tell you what. I think they're both very gorgeous women, so I don't know. But got to go with Jill for John Smith. All right, that's 2 more for Jill. Good stuff. That puts Jill at 5. What Villain Killing Dylan's coming in here though. This is typically an upsetter. Oh, Amber's revealing motive has my vote. There we go. Okay, so that's 6 for Amber, putting her above. saying Amber's reveal and motive has my vote, and her death earns her at least the best Ghostface killer. That's totally fair.
Oh, I liked how she like backed off too, like no, I was radicalized, please. I loved that. That was so cool.
Her whole ending bit is fantastic, I think, with her and like Gail and Sydney in the kitchen. I think that whole scene is fantastic.
I think the only people who are mad about Amber are the people who are like, oh, she's so small, she couldn't pull it off, but damn it, dude, she just gives such a great performance that you got to move her head. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy if she wins. I still, my vote's still with Jill, but I'll be okay if Amber wins. Yeah, no, totally fair. Totally fair, 100%. I dig it. El Chupacabra's throwing
in a fight. Ooh, that's good.
Let's talk about that in a second. I want to get through. I want to get through these super chats just real quick because that's a really good question. I don't know who would win in a fight. El Chupacabra's saying Jill. Rory Culkin just called. By the way, he's crying right now. That's so good. Oh my god. He paid you to get him to the end. So absolutely.
Rory Culkin just called. I can imagine. Yeah, it is Rory Culkin. He has so many burner accounts.
That's who this is. That's who Villain Killing Dylan is. It's both Rory Culkin. I knew it. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's the real reveal. Rory Culkin the whole time.
Oh, it takes the mask off. Oh my God, it's Rory Culkin. El Chupacabra, thanks for the $2. I appreciate it. That's really funny. Oh my God. And then Villain Killing Dylan with another $2 saying I couldn't see Stu winning this tourney again. Amber.
Nice, thank you.
Gotcha.
Right in the wrong from earlier, right? Oh yeah, that's the surgeon who flirted Charlie along. Like, I just want to disrupt things.
Yep. Oh yeah. Dylan likes to watch the world burn. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Dylan, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate it.
I know he would have voted Charlie in, and then we'd be the laughing stocks of the Scream community. He'd be like, look at these idiots, how they made Charlie the best Ghostface. Ruin all legitimacy.
I know. That's why I'm like, dude, if Charlie wins this, like, I'll have to take the stream down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, dude, I can't. No. Man, that's so funny.
Just edit the ending out, dude. Just say he won anyway. Damn.
Sarah's thrown 2 more in for Jill, but then let's talk about who would win in a fight between Jill and Amber, because I think that's going to be a big deciding factor here. Sarah's saying Jill can't vote for the person who took Dewey. Another good point. So that puts Jill in the lead with 9. Sarah, thank you for the $2 Canadian.
Jill's ahead.
Jill's ahead by one. The poll can.
They're against me, Jake. I don't know. They're against one of us. I think they were against you at first, or Charlie. I was like, yeah, sure. Charlie had a good stuff. The Culkins are talented. No. Now they're going opposite. Whatever. All right. Amber should win, but Jill's a good second place, I guess.
Two more things too. The poll currently has Jill in the lead at 73%, and Mayanne has been a member for 1 month. Thank you so much, Mayanne. I appreciate that. And she's putting a vote out there for Jill, saying the way Jill harmed herself was crazy. Best Ghostface. So I'm gonna count that as another vote. Thank you so much.
You know what, Jake? This is like the Oscars or whatever. It's all politicking, you know. So Jill probably politicked her way a little bit more in the Scream community. Did she do any horror conventions and stuff? You know, like I didn't see Jill at no. Yeah, I just went to a horror convention. I didn't see Jill there. But you know who was there?
Point. Who?
Billy and Stu.
Billy and Stu were there, man.
They were still holding down the Scream flag, shaking hands, kissing babies, all that stuff you do to politic your way back into the Scream fans' goodness. And it didn't work in this dream, but yeah. But Jill has a more deeper. Emma Roberts has a deeper horror history, American Horror Story, The Hunt. I was surprised their death in The Hunt as well. She got like killed off pretty soon. Like, oh damn. So, well, she's like horror movie royalty.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that's why it's such a surprising death in that movie. You know what I mean? You almost kind of think she's going to be a main character for a bit and then maybe die later. But yeah, no, it's like, whoa, oh my God, she's dead like that. But let's talk about this real quick, because I think this is a really interesting last kind of discussion before we wrap it up here. Jill or Amber in a fight? Who wins this, do you think?
Oh man, based on what their movies was, Jill like Brazilian jiu-jitsu person or something in a movie? I don't know. Amber, dude, she took out Dewey. She took out Dewey. She took out Shad. She took out some heavy hitters, man. Heavy hitter. Well, she didn't finish the job with Chad, but he could have went either way. So I think Amber wins in a fight just based on her resume.
Yeah.
Jill had Sydney dead to rights, like stabbed her up and couldn't finish the job either. Scream 4, that's why they're both bad killers. They had their victims dead to rights and didn't kill them. But dude, Amber, do you see Amber on top of Chad? You went, yeah, like stabbed him up, poked him full of holes. I think she stabbed like Sydney once. It was like, all right, that's cool. You're dead.
Okay, that's a good point. I'm starting to think Amber would win in a fight between her and Jill. Amber's way more
Jill
vicious, I think.
And plus, she has more. Oh, Jill for sure. Just in case her target outweighed her, of course. Simple physics. Yep.
Oh, and Angie's got a point. I'd like to point out that Amber also technically beat down Sydney and Gale in like 5 seconds. That's a really good point. I think Jill's maybe more evil, but Amber's more efficient, much more like could kill someone. So I think if they had to fight hand to hand, I think Amber would win. I think you got a point there. So I'm gonna give Amber that advantage. You talked me into it.
I would love that. Maybe if they bring back that show.
Bring back what?
I would love that. They bring back that show.
Brian, did you?
Oh, I see that thing's freezing on me.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. Yeah, I think you're frozen. But I'm gonna keep the show going. El Chupacabra is throwing $2 in there, saying Jill, Rory Culkin is outside your house right now. Oh man, he's gonna beat me up, bro. Dude, straight up. I would lose in a fight against Rory Culkin, like straight up. Brian, you back?
Yeah, I guess. Rory Culkin's outside my house.
he's gonna kick our asses, dude. Oh my god,
he's gonna kill him. Wouldn't that be wild? That'd be such a meta Scream movie. Rory Culkin's actually going around killing streamers for denying how good he was in that movie.
I want to make that movie now. I'm
yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, you gotta do that. Your next Scream fan film.
Yeah, that's it. I'm getting Rory Culkin somehow. I'm gonna get him, but that's hilarious. El Chupacabra, thanks for the
$10,000. He could come out. I don't
know. Maybe I don't know. You never know. Mastermind is making a good point though, saying Jill harmed herself, killed her mom, was a mastermind killer. Amber was a whiny Dewey killer. Go Jill. Hey, I mean, fair again. Some good points. Honestly, some good points all around. I will say Jill is in the lead at 12. Amber has 8. And right now Jill is leading the poll. So I'm going to give this, because this is the final one, I'm going to give this 2 more minutes. I'm going to give 2 minutes. 2 minutes from right now. Because this is the final one. So we need 4 for Amber, but oh shit. El Chupacabra coming in for more Jill votes. Rory Culkin for Red Right Hand too. I'm going to try, I'll try to make it happen. Fuck it. I don't even at this point. I'm making it happen. So that's 14 for Jill, 8 for Amber. El Chupacabra, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Is there Slasher in Suits?
Yeah.
You're voting for Amber here. Do you have any last minute kind of anything to get some draws for some votes?
Well, you know what? Oh yeah, get some draws. They go against anything I say. I said Stu. They go, fuck you, no, Charlie. All right, Billy over Richie. No, fuck you. Oh yeah, boy. Billy or Jill? Fuck you, Jill. Like, come on, man. They're going against me at every turn. But I gotta go Amber. I think, but Emma Roberts is also good too. I'm not that upset either way. I just go, okay, they're sort of on equal footing to me. Like, all right, either because all my boys are gone, dude. Like Billy, Stu's gone. Yeah.
I'm really sad about Billy and Stu. I wanted them to make it a little further, but I'm I gotta say though, I'm really just shocked by these results in general, and I think that's really fun. I think it's fun that we got to 2 very different killers that I just wasn't expecting. So I think that's really fucking cool. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm still leaning towards Jill, even though I think you do have a point about Amber winning in a fight. Jill's just so fucking evil, dude. She's sickening. So I'm personally all right with her winning this, but. Yeah, either way, I like both of these characters a lot. Both of these are really fucking solid Ghostface killers. So whatever ends up happening here, I'm down for it. El Chupacabra is throwing another 2 for Jill, which pretty much secures it. Jill at 16, Amber at 8. I think I'm gonna have to call it, man. I don't know. But El Chupacabra, thank you for the $2. I do really appreciate that. All right, well, that is there you go. That's the fucking bracket, everybody. Jill takes the W. There we go. Very unexpected results. I will say that.
Oh my god, dude. Jill won the whole thing. It's so ridiculous still.
I'm beyond shocked. Nerali's throwing $5 in there for Stu. Nerali, I want Stu to win too, but
50.
You're too late.
Oh my god.
Where Nerali, I wish you were here 2 hours ago. Or like an hour and a half ago. Oh
no, it's not too late, dude. Extra bonus round, Jill versus Stu. That's 50 towards Stu.
You know what? Nerali, just for you. Jill might have won, but because of that. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. I've lost my mind at this point. I'm mental.
There you go. You won it. You won it, Stu. Stu wins in overtime. Shows up at the very end.
He came back to life. Oh, he came back to life. Oh my God. Stu's alive, everybody. Stu's alive and well. Coming in. Stu wins.
Stu wins everything, dude. There you go. Stu wins in the end. Yes. Justice has prevailed.
Justice has prevailed.
I knew it.
Wild card for Stu. Oh my God. That's so funny.
Stu, for sure. Of course. I always knew in my hearts of hearts that Stu would win.
I knew it. I knew from the beginning it was gonna. That's so ridiculous.
Justice has finally prevailed, and Stu did win. Yes, with that last-minute save. I knew it's gonna be just like Scream 6. Oh, it seems like it's over and everything, and then Stu comes out at the very end, like surprise, Sydney, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Instead of mirror what happens in actual Scream 6.
This we're just predicting the ending of Scream 6 right now. That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's what happened. Jill somehow there says she's the best Ghostface. Jill's in that shrine, and then Stu kills her. Like, fuck y'all. I'm the best Ghostface ever. I'm still alive. Oh man. That's
crazy. That I'm flabbergasted by this poll, just truly. But Nerali, thank you for the $50. That's crazy. Thank you.
Or right now, Jake, I think I was gonna make a trip. I think it's open this weekend. There's a Screen Museum open in Santa Monica.
Oh yeah. I did a video on that this morning. Yeah, I saw some of the pictures and shit.
I was like, damn, dude, I want to go see that before I think it's up until the movie comes out. And I go,
wow, it stays open that long? No way.
I think so. Or 3C Films did a video when he was there, and they have the TV that got smashed on Stu's face. I want to go there and really look like, see how there's an absence of blood here. He actually was able to survive it. We could break down all their little memorabilia they have there. I don't know. It's gonna be great. I'm trying to go there. I think I can make it out there on the weekend. So maybe, hopefully, this coming Saturday.
Hell yeah, man!
It's like 40-minute drive from here. So
do it, man. That'd be fun. I'm so jealous. I wish I was 40 minutes from that.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, yeah. I mean, I think 3C Film said he flew out just for that. I was like, oh man, if you're going to LA or whatever, do a lot of different stuff. Like there's literally like a horror movie like wax museum like 2 exits away from my house too. I just found out about. I was like, oh, yeah, cool. Because I even made a short like I'm interviewing, because I do dumb shorts like, oh, I'm interviewing Michael Myers Wax or something. Or I'm interviewing Leatherface. They have all the characters there. It's going to be fun.
Hell, dude, that's fucking awesome, man. No, that's sick. Yeah, fuck.
Stu won. Can you believe
Stu
it?
won.
Justice, Jake. Justice.
Justice. Nerali came in with the 50. I really appreciate that. El Chupacabra is saying for $2, I think Charlie and Amber would be buddies. Maybe. I think for sure. I think Charlie would probably also be into Amber. I would imagine. Simp for her, just like how he did for Jill. So
yeah, who was the total simp? Yeah. But
Thanks for the
man,
$2.
Terry was coming on to him, man.
I know, man. I talking about it like we were talking about it earlier. I think it'd be really funny if he was just like, yeah, nah, fuck, screw Jill. I don't want to be a killer anymore. We're gonna make this happen. That's so funny.
It was not rigged. Someone actually donated for the stew to win the wild card round. You missed that.
No, Raleigh put 50 in there for Stu, so I did that for them. I was like, that would be really funny. But Jill wins it. Jill wins it, but I want Stu to win.
No, dude, she put 50 for that's like an overtime wild card round, right?
Yeah. Wild card, yeah. He came back in a wild card. He came back to life after the TV got dropped on his head. That's what happened.
That was the second chance win. Yeah, like
second chance.
Yeah. Oh man. Finally,
one up.
Yeah. At least Charlie didn't win. We came close. Jake, were you nervous?
I was like shaking in my boots a little bit, dude. I was like, no fucking way is Charlie gonna win this shit.
I could have.
That's so funny.
You're always gonna pull the same shit. Corey Cunningham gonna be the best one, or Charlie. Or what's another series with like a really unlikable killer? So, like Roy Burns would be the best.
Roy Burns, yeah. Oh my god,
something like that.
That's so funny,
here,
dude. That's hilarious, man. Villain Kill and Dylan's throwing $2 in here saying, "I knew this was rigged. Just kidding. Scream 6 in 2 weeks. I feel it, man. 2 weeks. I'm excited for it. Dylan, thank you again. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support tonight. You guys are the best." David Gibson saying, I said the other week I want to see Ghostface get a chainsaw. I finally got to see that. 2 words, Mickey prequel. Also, Stu is alive. A guy can dream, right? Brian would agree with you, David.
Yes, I would. I'm a Stu trooper.
Stu trooper.
Stu trooper. Or what is Stu Stan? What's the proper term?
Stu trainer, mate. Stu train.
Oh, Stu
I don't know.
Train? Okay, that makes sense too. A lot of ups and downs, dude. It hurt. Stu getting eliminated, but then coming back. It's the Cinderella story.
Cinderella story, man. It's truly wonderful, truly amazing. David, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like Ghostface with the chainsaw. By the way, I'm really glad.
Oh the fan film, dude. It's great. You did a good job on it too.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I watched it again the other night and I was like, I wish we could have, there's some things I wish we could have done better, but with $5,000, it's like, man, there's only so much.
You can always do like a director's cut, like do some like fancy editing, like just, I should edit that better, or the sound could have been up, just little stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm honestly thinking about it. Like there's a few things I would like to redo if possible, maybe, I don't know, maybe sometime in the future. I mean, it would literally take me like 2 days, like with the shit I want to do, but I don't know, maybe if I'm feeling it, maybe I will, but we are working on another big project right now. So that's my main focal point, but lots of fun stuff coming in, up here. Nurali's throwing $5 in here, saying thank you so much again. Saying I don't get how people like Jill as Ghostface, but Scream 4 didn't do well as a movie at the box office. Oh, a punch below the belt for Scream 4 right here. Damn.
Oh yeah. They were supposed to have a trilogy. Well, that was back then. Like everyone wants a trilogy, but Scream 5 actually like earned it. Well, we still don't know if it's going to be a trilogy. So as far as we know, it's just 5 and 6. So
you're right, but dude, it's all but confirmed that 7 is happening. I will say that. So they got Radio Silence got announced to be doing fucking Escape from New York or whatever, but that's in like 2 years, I guess. So they have a little bit of time where they could work on a theoretical Scream 7.
But they're so tied up in other projects. I still want to see them do something like original, like Ready or Not or something, or Ready or Not 2, or something in a different universe. It seems like, all right, Scream, Escape from New York, like then you're just the remake guy.
Yeah, and that's probably going to be a trilogy too,
Then you got to do LA and
redo Escape from LA. Yeah,
oh man. My god, yeah, then they'll be stuck on remakes for. I guess, man, good money, man. They want to throw a bunch of money at you, Jake, to direct a remake. You'll be like, yeah, sure, I'm the remake guy. Right.
Listen, man. I mean, for money. Yeah, of course I'll make a crazy remake or something. And like also, I'm sure these guys are getting a kick out of all this. You know, like I'm sure they're huge Wes Craven and John Carpenter fans. You can tell from all their filmography. So I'm sure they're digging it. You know, but dude, I'll tell you this right now. If I could remake a movie, Creature from the Black Lagoon, like today, I would start where if someone gave me that, I would be like, I would drop everything to work on that. I love that movie so much. And it needs a remake. It needs a remake. If anything needs a remake, it's Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I'm down with that. No, that sounds cool. That's a good one to pick too. It's not like people are like, "How dare you? How dare you do that?" Like it's not enough time. Like saying you're gonna remake The Shining, that's like sacrilegious and all this.
Right.
Creature of Black Lagoon is what, 60 years old at this point or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, no one's alive who remembers seeing that as a kid or something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good stuff. Well,
I'm so glad that Charlie didn't win that whole thing.
I know.
Oh
my God.
So we've been the last. You would have to turn in the Scream card. Like, dude, I fucked up, Scream. I fucked up.
I fucked up. You know, I'd have to apologize to somebody. You know,
yeah, you'd have to make apologies to the Wes Craven estate or something like that. You know, like, whoever owns the rights to it.
Oh man. Well, Brian, where can everyone here find you again though for the newcomers?
Slasher at Suits on YouTube. I don't really fuck with Instagram, but basically YouTube, TikTok, Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Mostly YouTube. Yeah, I had a Winnie the Pooh video that was up that was crushing it, saving my whole month, and then it got strucken down, got a strike for it. They're saying I used bootleg footage. I did not. I don't use bootleg footage. I use a bunch of clips and trailer footage to actually piece together a story and try to tell a story in my own funny way and make a whole video of it. And that's what I did with Cocaine Bear. Very happy how that sort of turned out. And it's going to be a little dry. I mean, only 2 more weeks until Scream. I probably won't be doing much until Scream, I guess. Or I have a couple of videos that I'm still like, I made a video about Sick that got taken down, and I keep Oh, yeah, it keeps getting chopped up. Like, I think at first I released it. It was fine. Then manual review. Anything from Universal is getting blocked. So I don't know what to do with that. Even if I put it unlisted and, you know, you could put it on your Patreon or something. No, I get a manual review saying, no, you've been blocked again. So I don't know. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, that's my channel right there.
Yeah, Sarah's got the link there, so make sure to subscribe. You're almost at like 20K, right?
Yeah, almost 20K. It's going good. I mean, ever since last year, ever since things like picked up again. So nice, this year's been good, but dude, there's a lot of setbacks, like just being blocked or copyright strike, or yeah.
That's rough, man. It's tough doing those kill counts, man. Like you see, you know, James from Dead Meat like talking about how tough it is, like trying to upload stuff and everything gets blocked. You know, it's.
I know. Well, he's using a lot of real footage, and I'm using a lot of trailer stuff and everything. Like I said, it's like a miscommunication. They're thinking, oh, you must be using bootleg footage. Like, no, man, I'm using trailer stuff to tell a story, all that. Yeah, it's a tough one. Carnage Kane was a big one, and she got demonetized, the whole thing, because you could be too violent. So, dude, we get cracked down on everything. Like, you're too violent, shut down. You're too, you use too much footage, shut down. It's a hard life.
Yeah.
But that's the life I chose, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll do reviews. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do, like when there's no more Scream movies, because like if 7 doesn't happen, I don't like. I feel like I'm gonna lose like half my audience.
Because I look forward to all your Scream updates, because you're top of mind Scream stuff, and I even like your other stuff. You go like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to review this or that. I go, dude, I look forward to your review. Even the Winnie the Pooh one was cool. I wanted to watch the Outwaters one, and I think you put it on Patreon or something.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I wasn't huge on that, and I didn't want to. I don't know. I don't like shitting on indie horror, because I feel like enough people don't give indie horror enough chances in my mind, and I'm like, I don't want to add to that, because a lot of people did really like the Outwaters. Yeah. It just personally was not for me.
It's like punching down, or like, this sucks. Yeah. Like, well, we had low budget. Or I remember I was watching Cody Leach, and he fucked up. He was like, oh, Winnie the Pooh sucked. And the producer saw it and said that. And then he was like, I hate them. And then like you get a whole like beef about not liking a movie. I don't know. It's not that serious. That's why I go,
Right,
what the hell,
yeah.
Winnie the Pooh? I praised you and said you were good. And I was like, cool, watch the movie. And then they go, fuck you, copyright strike. I'm like, oh, man, I was defending you. And it's sort of like, yeah, man, I got your back. Well, where'd you? Oh, shit. They just left me to get my ass kicked.
That really sucks, man. I will, like,
Yeah.
not to, Reese, the director or whatever, he reposted my review. So I thought that was cool, but
Oh,
I guess
there
it
you
kind
go.
of, yeah, I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Well,
It
different
sucks
people
that,
play. I'm still not saying I like the movie too. Still, I mean, it sucks that they had to take it down. I was really proud of that video. I had some shorts about it. Still, maybe I'll just cut it up and put it on like Shorts or Patreon or just upload it somewhere. As long as it can live somewhere.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, you got to try, you
Yeah.
got to try with the content, man. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Or Cocaine Bear was really fun too, but the more we watched it, it was like it was less of a horror movie. It came, it's more, works more as a comedy, even though I still liked it too. It's like comedy with gore. I love that whole like Evil Dead sort of comedy horror. Like even before this new Evil Dead Rise looks like a straight horror movie, scary. Like there's nothing scary about Cocaine Bear. You go take your kids to go see Cocaine Bear.
Kids do cocaine, which is pretty fucking wild. I was not expecting that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Oh, I like that. That was actually like one of those moments where I'm like, are they allowed to show that in a movie? Technically, you know what I mean? I'm like,
that was a lot too. I think they spit it out like right.
Yeah, right. But like, I don't know. It's still just
like
like
eat a
damn.
gram of coke, like a couple of grams. Like, oh my god, that's not good.
I know. I was like, dude, that's that's not a spoiler, by the way. If someone's like, oh my god, you just spoiled cocaine. No, that's not, dude.
Oh my god, who goes like, you spoiled cocaine, you son of a bitch. You spoiled Cocaine Bear.
Yeah,
sorry,
trust
the
me,
bear
that's not a
does cocaine.
Yeah, check that one out though. Yeah, dude, my review got demonetized too, but I just like leaned into it. I knew it was coming.
Dude, I could not say cocaine in a movie called Cocaine Bear. It was, I think like I said, I put hashtag Cocaine Bear, and I guess that worked. And I think
I should have done that.
Yeah, and then I tried, even during the review, I was like, oh, I gotta say like yayo or blow. But I even tried that, like booger sugar's the only one because that term's like no one, like give me that booger sugar. Like that's a dumb. It's
hilarious.
Yeah. It's a funny term that no one actually uses on the streets. Like the street terms like yayo and blow. I don't know what else. I don't know. You're a young guy. You know what they call Coke nowadays. I'm about Coconut Wild, so I don't know. I don't know what the kids are calling it these days.
You know, I was just in Miami, so you think I would know.
Oh, you went to Miami? Oh yeah.
My buddy lives down there. I was hanging out with him for a couple of days. It was fun. That's really funny though. Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. Jill wins it, but Stu wins in my heart.
Stu wins though. He came in at the end and won. Oh, but yeah.
Narali, man. Narali throwing $50 out there. Once again, MVP of the stream. Villain killing Dylan, even though you're evil. I think you're still awesome. You rank Charlie? Oh, wait, from worst to best. Never mind. I was like, wait, you ranked Charlie at the bottom and you were voting for him the whole time? That's hilarious.
I'm telling you, dude, just want to disrupt it. Look, from worst to best, Mickey. Oh, that's very Mickey's on top. Like really?
Mickey's
like,
the worst.
You and Billy are middle killers? No, you need to go back to medical school, guy. I don't know. I would let you perform my surgery with that ranking. Like, how do you rate that? Nah, man, I can't even let you do this, dude. You believe that about?
I'm gonna start asking my doctor how he ranks the Scream films, and they'll be like, Scream 3 is a little too high, man. I don't know.
No, I can't trust your judgment on that.
Oh my god.
I think that's a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where he goes to the doctor. He's like, I can't trust your restaurant reviews. Well, I can't trust your medical review or your medical opinion either. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Well, all the love to you guys. Thank you for all the support tonight. This was insanely fun and crazy. Very unexpected outcomes, which was always. I think that's always fun though. When it's
the upsets. You know? The upset was, of course, Stu, which killed me. I died.
It killed me a little too.
Yeah, and then What? Who beat Billy again? What? Jill beat
Jill.
Billy. I go,
Yeah.
oh my god, my soul left my body again. I could die even more. I was like I died, became a zombie, got killed again. Off of that, how upset I was over that. After that, it's like, yeah, sure, Jill, Amber, I don't care. It's your soul is already dead.
Oh my god, crazy, man. Just crazy shit. But
Ooh,
anyways, we're gonna be wrapping up here.
Face. Ooh, that's a good question. Of course, Amber or Jill.
Dude, Billy, man. That greasy hair, dog. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Well, the Stu was a cocksmith too, dude. I don't know. He just Stu was going both ways, wasn't he? He seemed like in a relationship with him. I even at the HorrorCon, there's like a lot of T-shirts with like Stu and Billy on them, like bromance or something. Like, oh wow, man. It's like a little thing that they were together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Critical Overlord's fucking with me a little bit here. Can't wait for Jake's. I don't know if you're talking about Scream 6. I would fucking love a cameo in anything, like in literally any, in absolutely anything.
You're the Scream guy as far as I'm concerned. As soon as there's Scream news or something, I'm going Killjoy Jake. That's who.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
New trailer comes out, new updates. I'm looking towards you. Yeah, you're the Scream guy right now. So, like, are you gonna pivot after this and do some like Evil Dead? And
yes, I'm really worried about that. I'm gonna be honest. I'll probably do a Scream video a week, is my guess. You know,
yeah.
Like I'll probably do like if there's no Scream 7, let's say, I'm probably still gonna do some kind of Scream video once a week. But yeah. I still want to focus on doing updates on movies that I'm excited for. You know what I mean? Like Evil Dead will be a big focal point in April, I think. There's not a whole lot going on in May and June. But then like Insidious in July, I'm excited for. There's a lot of good stuff coming out this October.
Yeah, so well, I love talking spoilers. That's what you gotta do, a spoiler stream. You can re-rank the Ghostfaces. You can re-rank who had the best motives. You could do all sorts of Scream stuff. Like hype is cool and hype is fun, but that's like I think that spoiler stuff is more like evergreen. You could talk about that stuff forever until like Scream 7 comes out, or you could do Scream 7 wish list. I don't know. It's sort of like, please, Jake, don't stop the Scream content. Just
no, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna stop. I'll tell you that much. Like even if there's no new movie, I think I'm still gonna do. Yeah, I'm still gonna do some Scream stuff on the page, just because it's like, man, it's what I built this page off of, you know. So but I at the end of the day, I don't want to lose that this is a horror channel. You know what I mean? Like there's so many other there's so many other movies I'm also really excited for. Even though like right now, I'm so fucking hyped for Scream 6. Like that's the movie I'm the most excited for.
Hyped for it, yeah,
dude. Oh my god, it's gonna be awesome. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and this was ridiculously fun. Brian, thank you again for joining me. This was
thanks for having me, Jake.
Yeah, dude, absolutely, man. All right,
It almost killed me, dude. It almost killed me twice. Well, the Stu one really killed me, man. It shot me, and then the other bullet shot me somewhere else, dude.
And Critical Overlord actually makes a great point here, going back to my point about continuing to do Scream. Critical Overlord just had the best coverage for Jeepers Creepers Reborn. And dude, for me personally, I'm sorry for you that movie was so bad. Like, I'm a huge fan of that franchise too. And I was so disappointed. But like, I felt so, like, though, literally walking out of the theater, the first thought in my mind was Critical Overlord's gonna fucking hate this. I was like, oh my god. I know he's a huge fan. So dude, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for you, man. I don't know if I've ever told you that, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that movie sucked, man. Oh, that sucks.
Spent so many videos. You did that with Halloween Ends. You were like, Halloween Ends.
Dude, I know, man. I was so excited to talk about Halloween Ends for like the rest of October, and I was just like, I can't do it. There's nothing else to say about this movie, and yeah. But
that's why I don't know. That's why I love covering like new movies all the time. I don't know. I have a couple of videos maybe per movie or something like that. But I'm like a new release guy. Like, Cocaine Bear's the next thing. Just keep moving forward.
Hell yeah, man. And he's even saying like he was doing videos for the prior to a fourth movie and being the thing. Nice. See, like this is dude, I should start saying fuck it a little more and just make videos on what I want. I actually have a American Psycho video. I have a board right here with video ideas. I really want to make there's an American Psycho theory I have that I've been wanting to make for like the longest time. I think I'm just gonna fucking make it. Screw it. Like when the Scream stuff is over, I'm gonna start making weird little video essays, I think.
I'll be around for that. That'll be dope. I love American Psycho.
Dude, sick, man. Good shit. Good shit. All right, everybody. All the love. Peace. I gotta get moving. I had a crazy long weekend, and now I'm just, oh my God, I'm gonna pass out after this. But all the love. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. We'll be back on, I have a stream on Friday. I don't know. I might have Master Chaos on the stream with me talking a little Scream 6 predictions. So it's gonna be a fun time. Join us back here on Friday. Thank you so much for hanging out. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Peace.